Peggy 12.
On the move.
Enemy detected.
I could do this all day.
Engaging physical attack.
I figured I'd start you guys off with a little bit of that tonight, because obviously that's the announcement trailer for the expansion pack that we're about to play tonight, because it's out. The massive 4 gig patch is indeed out, and it's time, that means, to start off a little bit of a new career. A lot of stuff that they have done in this version of the game, ladies and gentlemen, and I am looking forward to getting started with it. So we're going to launch a new career. This is a brand new, fresh install of BattleTech on my system, so I finally should have everything out of the way as far as remnants of Rogue Tech, and on top of that, the complete game install should have really wiped it out, but hopefully nothing unusual. This is one of the new features that have been added. Randomize the starting mechs. That's a feature that's been in stuff like Rogue Tech in 3025, now that it's actually officially in the game. You can see here that it actually tells you also what the difficulty modifier is towards the game. So, okay, I get unequipped mechs. Yes, I'm going to do Iron Mode. Running out of funds or failing any priority mission will result in a career loss. What's considered a priority mission at this point? I'm kind of confused there. Force strength, mech destruction. Yeah, I think we're probably going to leave that one off. I want to at least get my stuff back when I get the rare thing. No rare salvage, lethality. I think that's just mech warrior death, right? Will always be killed. Yeah, I want to hang on to those. Progression, salvage, payments, normal, sure. Default settings are all good. Let's see what we can do with another career run. The nice thing about this is the map has been expanded. There are 50 new worlds that have been added. They've expanded it to include more of the populated portions of the inner sphere. So we'll see a bunch of new planets. It opens up the door for some of the various factions in our area of space. It looks like it is going to be taking... let's see. Oh, and they said over 1,000 bug fixes and enhancements, so hopefully one of those is the occasional loading crash bug that I have. We're gonna go with the Magistracy here. The Canopians feel like that would be a bit fun to play with. Family died in an accident, and once not my own, I became a merchant guard, so really good pilot right off the bat. Sounds like an interesting start. Terror Bird. I kind of like that, honestly. Yeah, let's, I don't know if I like the purple lipstick, but sure, we'll stick with the Terror Bird. That is a bizarre thing. See, the priority missions... Okay, that makes sense then, if priority missions are the campaign missions, basically. Alright, we've got our unit, and we are going to start off here. Let's see what the gods of Mech Warrior have given to us here, and birthed into our Mech Bay. A Vindicator, Blackjack, a Jenner, a fire starter right off the bat, guys. Well, you know I'm gonna have fun refitting that pretty quickly. And an urban mech. They added 2 variants to the urban mech in this this DLC, this expansion pack. Yeah. Oh, okay. What do I have to work with for mech warriors here? Sorry, I don't mean to demean the Irby, but it is kind of a the last thing I want to throw into a fight, because by the time it actually gets to the fight, it'll be all over. Alright, we've got that. We are... Where did you start us off? Where are we? Oh, there's our first indication of something new. Comstar is proud to announce the updated MercNet star map interface. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's actually cool. We've got biome filters, difficulty filters, and extended coverage now with the extra systems. Nice. May the peace of Blake be with you. What do we got? We are out in the middle of nowhere, and... Oh! Interesting. Okay, so they've played around with the border a little bit. Might actually be able to get pretty close to Cyan down in this area. I don't think it's actually too far off. It's like almost there. And they didn't really expand. Well, they gave the Tarians a lot more, a couple extra stars down here, it looks like. I don't remember the being that big. They fixed it for... They had anything really new out here, so all the new colony region stuff is still there. That's... Could be interesting. Let's take a look at these, the filters. Like, for every time we want to fight on a cool planet, well, there we go. That's going to tell us exactly where we want to go if we have heat-inefficient mechs, or... Oh, thank you for this one. Here's all the planets I can start off working on here. While I get my force up to speed. So I can actually go do some proper missions for some, right off the bat and know where I can go. Okay. I like. They also said they've turned up the number of contracts per planet now. Which is kind of an interesting, twist. Yeah, just whistling Dixie there. That's a lot of them. Alright. Oh, hey, you got a trash can with a knife taped to it. Yep. Yep, you are 100% correct on that. It's a trash can that's about to get run over by the dump truck. Alright, so I probably can't really do much. I've got... Well, actually, no, I've got a good amount of funds. I might be able to go with a Daka right off the bat here if I do this right. Hell, I'll spin in orbit if I have to do that to get this up and going. Alright, ditch the flamer with crappy 4 ammo, because that's not going to do me any on real good. Keep the 2 medium lasers for the heck of it. We need the jump jets, absolutely. Top out the armor, and let's get some machine guns from the store. Buy 2 more.
New weapon systems available.
That's not a lot. Grab a small laser with
systems available.
So we'll pull out a small laser, drop in that. 2 machine guns. We can pop those center torso. Slightly overweight. Alright, game. What'd you do with my dang armor again? Tweak it down, please. That back in the center rear. Yeah, we're not doing too hot there. Alright, it's the H, not the... Because I was doing the H's earlier. Filled, not filled. Huh. I couldn't buy any more small lasers either, because I might be willing to drop a half-ton. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got it. Alright. Yeah, you need 6 days for that. That's gonna be worth it to have a Daka right off the bat.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright, stock Jenner. Glorious overheating boat, in other words. Strip out the SRM4, max out the armor. That will help a little bit with that, except we need to tweak a little more back onto the legs, if you don't mind, please. 45. Alright, where'd you put like a quarter point? Silly game. 71. 71. Why must you give me partial points? Why have they not done anything about that in the game? Alright. Better heat efficiency. Better durability on the battlefield. Please do.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
We can eat. Oh, wow, it did that instantly. Not even, I mean, granted, it was a 0 day, but that was kind of weird. Blackjack. Overheats at the drop of a hat, needs more armor. Don't know if I'm going to be able to really do much about this one, guys. Can't really do much about the blackjack short of ripping off weapons. We'll have to go with that as is. Vindicator, we can... What can we do with the Vindicator? Two tons versus 2 tons. Yeah, straight out swap. I want to have you with an SRM4 and the SRM4 ammo off the Jenner. That'll give me a bit more of a punch close in when the PPC is not going to be so good. So we're good there. Heat-wise... I want to yank that medium laser off, honestly. Bring up the heat efficiency a bit. It'll drop the firepower, but... Well, let's see if I can actually get anything more for... What do we have left for support? Flamers. Ugh. Why do a mission with the Irby just once so you don't have to do it again? Yeah, because there won't be anything left of the Irby when I finish it. We're going to strip the medium laser off. Go for the heat efficiency and durability on the armor. Get some points all around here. 2 more. That's not bad.
On it.
3 days on that.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Perfect. I think I can live for 9 days without that stuff on the ground. Maybe it'll give me one of these random new events that they've supposedly been seriously expanding the random events in the game with this, but
Job's done, Commander.
looks like we had a nice calm day or a week in orbit. Contracts. We can get started right away on bumping up our House Merrick reputation. Yeah, a little bit of salvage there. Alright, Blackjack, Vindicator, Daka, and it's a recovery mission. Oh, for the... Really? If I have to take the trash can out for a spin, things have either gone seriously bad, or I'm looking for a lot of comedic effort. Get you guys down there. I got a brick, last name House, on the roster. Let's see what the game is going to throw out a stay, because obviously now I've got to get used to it not being extended 30-25. Thing is, I thought they were adding the javelin to the game. They did have in release notes, or well, not release notes, but in some of the early marketing, and they're teasing
Command
adding the
interface
javelin to the game.
initiated.
So, kind of interested to see that get in there. The usual, get in the VIP, get out. They've also tweaked, for missions like this where you got
Nominal.
recovery,
My mech's handling the cold just fine.
they've tweaked the little targeting indicator. Well, actually not these indicators. These indicators over here, so that secondary objectives will not look like their primary objectives. Not that has really ever made a difference to me, because I go for them anyways, but...
On my way.
Confirmed.
Copy that.
How does one get the call sign Otterhound? Then again, it's not like Terror Bird is really a common appellation.
Enemy detected.
Hello, enemy. I'm friendly.
Copy that.
Roger that.
Okay, 3 targets, 4 with one on the back side, and a locust moving in on the front.
Commander?
Brick, you have a beautiful, crappy place to get in because you can't quite make it. I can get you in good and close, and it's gonna hurt. But, yeah, that's a scorpion back there. I think we're good. Sure, splash him.
Firing all weapons.
Orders.
Let's see, we got a
Affirmative.
side arc shot with the Jenner.
I copy.
Making that locust pilot think about his choices in life. The great thing is, it means I'm back to being able to stomp tanks in one shot. No more
I'm
multi-stomp.
your spaniel.
I want to... Let's keep the Vindicator up top. So I have a good downrange shot with the PPC. Which is gonna whiff. Shots that miss now can actually hit enemy, other enemies nearby and buildings. So that is something to keep in mind. If I happen to decide to jump onto a building, I may regret it. Oh, I like this. This should melt him right down.
All weapons committed.
There we go. That's a leg. And a delayed initiative for the next round. Firestar is the one mech on my roster I feel comfortable going out there right now, leading out away from the
Yes, Commander.
woods, courtesy of the reduced whatchamacallit, the armor, or increased armor on it. Hello. Otterhound. You can
I get
continue
you. On the
to
move.
batter the target that's down, because you're probably going to kill it.
Firing a full salvo. Tango down.
Okay. He's in the woods, though. That's not too bad. Don't forget that PPC tends to one-shot tanks at this stage of the game, too. Yep. Excellent point.
To serve.
That's why I left the PPC mech up here. Gotten just
Moving
side
to
arc
position.
shot. That's beautiful with that
Got
armor
it, Commander.
damage. Kaboom.
You shouldn't have come here.
I don't need to use Resolve. I got this well in hand now. It's usually about when the game throws something at me I'm not expecting.
All weapons committed.
Couple of
Enemy
lynxes
unit
apparently
destroyed.
popped out. You know, snow lynxes, big cats. Must have jumped out of the woods. Took the laser
Standing by.
blast for them. Let's do Stumpy Stumpy.
Prepping for jump. Firing a full
Well,
salvo.
not Stompy Stomp, but... Yeah.
Mover down.
That is the last mech this game should ever be giving you on, on the first... as a random mech choice when you start. The fire starter is just hideously OP when you
Onward.
fit it out with machine guns like this. Oh, you're probably gonna make me extract out the back, I suppose.
Move order received.
Usually do.
The asset is in hand, Commander.
Nope,
Good
you're just
work.
gonna let me out. Okay. Well, let's see. I can get a Locust, an LRM-10, a medium laser, machine guns, which I actually could come in kind of handy right now. Except I want to refit another machine gun to the Daka. I've got to take a half-ton out of it somewhere, and I don't want that half-ton... Actually, I can't make it out of machine gun ammo because we're not in extended 3025, so I don't have half-ton machine gun ammo bins. So I'm going to say let's prep for down the road. AC-5 and that Blackjack. Instead of the two AC-2s would be kind of nice. Oh, that's right. I never started up Zimuzak. There we go. I was wondering why it was so quiet on the mission loading screens. Okay, nobody got injured. Nobody got hurt. Paperclip, find me another one. We're gonna certainly battle in the Highlands. Battles should be getting some enhanced opportunities here. Not too bad for that. Morale also matters now. If your unit's morale is not very good, you actually will not be able to hire certain mech warriors in the store or in the hiring halls. So now, if your morale is low, which I don't think I've ever seen anyone with low morale in the game before, but then again, I'm not playing it anywhere near the difficulty level or doing anything like monkeying around with my my monthly cost by dropping them down and hurting morale. I could be doing that to help the
Command interface
help stretch the funds
initiated.
further, but where's the value in that? It screws you up on the battlefield with your resolve. Move forward, clear them out. Okay, this is the standard hole in the ground map. Of course, they're on the other side of the hole in the ground. Perfect. Let's park the AC-2 mech somewhere we can do some sniping. And the PPC mech out. Oh, you've jumped up onto the hill, I see. That's okay. We can take care of you from there.
Sensors had something.
On my way.
They can break the Blackjack far right onto that hilltop. Fire stutter up to the hilltops. Take down what's up there, because that's hopefully a mech and not a tank up there.
Standing by.
Not gonna be able to hit
Lifting off.
with the machine guns, but that's nice. They've given us the... I don't remember having the unit portraits or the faction logos there before.
Wilco.
That thing with the missed shots, by the way, it applies oddly enough in single player, but not in multiplayer. So if you're playing multiplayer, actually I like that. It tells you when you're waiting for stuff to move, it also shows the faction symbol down there. That's definitely a change as well.
Confirmed.
You made a poor mistake walking that short distance there, Mr. Spider.
Copy that.
Should be able to get Brick right up there next turn and really mess up his day.
Orders?
Indicator, I need you in sniping position. So you can do to open up that
Target.
locust. Not much, but wear off a bar of that. I'm okay with that. Take our shot from here and not move.
All weapons committed.
Oh, I forgot just how horrible my shooting is going to be right now with these skills. No damage detected. Muhahaha. Need to be a mod that replaces that with the losing sound from The Price is Right.
Commander?
Wouldn't that be pretty awesome? Let's do a attack on your side, Ram.
Moving out. Attempting physical
There
attack.
goes half the mech. Let's see, that's pilot hit from the knockdown, torso destruction, which is another pilot hit. I think my card's right, I could get a chunk of, whatchamacallit out of that. That Locust has got a death wish. Wow.
Standing by.
He doesn't care what happens to him, because he's going to get absolutely filleted by the
Let's move.
blackjack there. You got 9 points. Yeah, I can even drop a laser for you. Pilot's definitely incapacitated
Hope
now.
we can salvage that.
Enemy trying to figure out desperately what to do. Well, especially when I do this.
All weapons committed.
Got a hold of that one.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Including, I suspect, the SRM ammo, which is probably stored in the leg on that mech.
Orders.
Oh, what do you got left? Galleon? Yeah.
Acknowledge. You shouldn't have come here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got a 7th
Aye, aye.
mech sitting somewhere in the back there.
We'll go.
We figure out what it is.
Got something you want?
Otter, go along with them.
Up high.
Otter goes with Brick. And follow behind with everyone else. I really can't move around that very well, huh?
Engaging jump jets.
I'm receiving you. On my way. Double time.
The great thing about that trailer is I can honestly say, I can't remember the key commands to actually get the whatchamacallit up, but
Awaiting
those
orders.
that was all done with the freestanding camera that's in the game. So it was really nice to see them not
Going
do
to
anything
full throttle.
overly fancy. A striker, huh?
Good to go. Move order received.
I need to get a heat sink. Drop a laser and stick a heat sink on the Jenner.
Target confirmed.
Even without the whatchamacallit in here,
Standing
it's
by.
just not worth keeping
I'm going.
that extra laser on.
Got it, Commander.
Ah, that is one tough striker. Drop a laser. Yeah,
Engaging target.
there we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Couple easy splashes,
Mission
nothing too
successful.
unusual. Kind of wondering when I'm going to find those urban biomes, I guess. Probably because I'm not on a populated planet, I would imagine. Grab the spider. It could kind of be useful. Ew, a locust chunk. Squish it, get rid of it. Oh, not only that, but this early on in the game, running so beautifully smoothly, too. No damage, so let's just pop right in on the next one. Alright, defend base. Now, these have supposedly potentially changed up a little bit. So this one I may want to actually exercise some caution on. Go middle of the road. Take the Tundra so I can let the Jenner run hot still. Seems to be a pretty good lance composition right out the gate, so... Aside from the tiny little Irby. If anything, this would be the one to take the Irby along on. You just basically try to get into a place where it can park and pummel everything for 10 rounds. Then when it runs out of ammunition and becomes nothing more than a glorified walking small laser...
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Mountaintop defense. The lure to go out and deal with them, yep.
I heard there were aliens buried
Yeah.
under the ice.
Heard there are aliens buried under the ice. Yeah, that's what they meant by they changed the size of these guys. So these guys, the big ones, are your primaries, and that's now your secondaries there.
Commander?
So unfortunately, really haven't. The other thing, you can also see the buildings got quite a bit of a makeover here in this version. Before, they were usually all beaten up, but now they've got a lot of extra detail planted onto them. It's kind of impressive what they've managed to do. And it doesn't feel like it's hurting the game performance either. Let's keep the PPC back and the whatchamacallit back. Let's see what happens when we jump into the parking lot. Sorry, guys.
Engaging jump jets.
Someone's gonna have a lot of explaining on their insurance bill. Actually, no, I managed to land in a spot where I'm not deliberately crushing vehicles. All right, let's send out Firestarter and Jenner to go after the bait. Pretty sure between the two of them, they've got what's needed to take care of everything. Otterhound, you're gonna run in first. Get rid of the evasive on them.
Confirmed.
There's our javelin. It is in the game. I'm missing the missile ports. It feels like there should be missile ports on there for the SRMs, but oh well.
I copy.
Many squirrels died this morning to protect the javelin. Who also apparently gets to double run. Thank you.
Losing lots of armor.
Aye, aye.
Oh, you're fine. Trust me. Got a side-eye shot.
Prepping for jump. Firing all weapons.
Trade the armor loss there.
Standing by.
I'm going. Can you give me
I'm
that
walking
same
here.
side arc? Let's get some supporting fire for
Roger
him.
that.
Oh, he didn't like that. Thunderbird, same deal.
Engaging target.
There's the arm and the torso.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Shouldn't have gone in for that melee, friend. You're not... Oh, yeah, thank you. Bash the guy who's got plenty of armor. I like that.
Commander? Attempting physical attack.
You missed. Or did you? Oh, you split open 3
Target's
jump
taking a
jets on him.
critical hit.
Ready for orders.
Let's pull you back a tad and
Copy that.
focus on...
I copy.
There we go.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, that's the Vanguard out of the
Picking
way.
up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Hey, Clippy, wanna say something useful about where those sensor traces are? I'm glad you've got sensor traces. I've got jack all down here. You just won't even tell me anything. Okay. Well, the game's not likely to deliver them from that map edge. They are certainly likely to deliver them from this map edge. And potentially from that back corner too, so... Since I've got units coming in from this side...
On the move.
Yeah. I think it's going to be good distribution. I've got no support turrets to
Roger
help me
that.
out, but... Okay, coming down from the hills.
Standing by.
Brick. What do you do to intercept, if anything? Nothing to get a good shot, but... Alright. Large laser, small, medium laser. That's a commando out there.
Commander.
Didn't really do much to help you out.
Confirmed.
Aside from just get in there. You got a locust coming in. Okay. Locust commando.
I'm receiving you. Onward.
Alright, yep, commando 1B. Crappy shot, but a side shot. And we can make an even better shot.
Confirmed.
PPC still missed, but... we could come around that direction. It's not a great shot from there. But I'll take it.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, come on. You brought a missile carrier with you, huh? Alright.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Let's teach that commando not to do this sort of thing.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Guys are awfully quiet in chat tonight. I hope that
Order.
the entire YouTube system isn't about to what pulled on the other day on Monday.
On the move.
We can take him down since he hasn't moved yet.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I just took a stray shot there, actually. So I got in the way of the
That shot went
building.
internal.
That's not a good thing to have happen to that. Don't have a call it split shot. Give me extra heat, which I don't want. That's
Ready
a
for orders.
side shot, or... Yeah. Striker needs to go down.
Locked on target.
SRMs and LRMs do
Reporting one
not
left
mix
beat.
well with buildings, so... Let's see if we can entice him with some rear attacks. Which looks like it worked against that commando. Awesome.
I laugh at your puny attack.
Oh no, the locust pulled back there. Okay. Interesting. Moderate shots, mucho bueno shots. Even potentially call him off that one. Not going to use a called shot on that one. I know who's going to be the target of the machine guns
Watch the
next.
side.
No,
Light damage, Commander.
don't care about herringbone. Herringbone can fall for all I care.
Awaiting orders.
Brick.
Moving out. Ah!
Here's large laser. Big threat number 2.
Enemy down.
Yeah, that was interesting. The kill
Alright,
animation
breach.
didn't display for the commando. I think I found a bug. There's nothing left of this mech, I'm afraid. Why can I still see it? That's, interesting.
Standing by.
Okay. I mean, it's not giving it to me as a target. I can even move to where it is standing. Oh, I gotta do this just for amusement.
Moving out.
Okay, am I now standing inside? Come on, you get over here. I believe I've done this. Yes, I have successfully fused. You can kind of just see the commando kind of poking around in here. I have successfully fused a Jenner and a commando. Granted, I've taken internal damage to this mission, so now I got some repair time to worry about,
receiving
but... Yeah, just really, honestly, go for the physical attack.
Acknowledged. Targeting for physical attack. Enemy down.
Mission successful.
That's an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see if I see any salvage for that commando on the end screen. It's weird that it let me still see the status of it. Maybe they've changed that in this version. You can do that with enemies that are down, but it seems like it might get a little confusing if they have. On the other hand, you can at least see actively on the board that you've got some salvage at that time. Some light mech repairs. Okay, we do have a bits of commando I can get. And javelin. I really don't want to pick another locust, but I'll probably get it anyways. And yeah, not too bad there. I'm okay with grab bag for my salvage right now. We shall call it the Genando, and it shall be the new Mad Cat. And it will be glorious. Alright, mech bay, repairs. What do we got? Like a day. And 2 days. Okay, slightly more. Not sending the urban mech on a mission. If I have to send the urban mech, something has gone horribly wrong.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
This is nice, having all these missions on this planet. I don't have to worry about moving anywhere. Payroll seizure. Let's grab you. Let's bump up our salvage slightly since our... do I want to do that? The nice thing about having what I've got right now, I can build up a lot of money easier, believe it or not, than later in the game, because the repair bills tend to get much higher. So there's something to be said for actually keeping the income a bit higher. Because that makes it a little easier for me to work on the Argo early on. I like the idea of getting a little extra salt. Actually, I don't really gain anything out of that. I get 3 extra pieces, but I don't get any extra mechs that I can pick. Alright, yeah, let's just go middle of the road. Urban mech memes. The Uber mech memes. Won't someone think of the memes? If I were going to do anything with an urban mech, if I really had to legitimately take it on a mission, it would be going down there with an AC2. an AC2 and, depending on what I could actually fit to it, a large laser if I could. It would have really good long-range weapons. The 10's not bad, but it's more of a medium-range weapon than an AC2, and the Irby's not going to be anywhere where it can actually do anything with it, so it's better off being plopped onto a cliffside and just playing sniper. Alright, Space Leopard will extract us the LZ through the valley. Roger
I
that.
got icicles growing in all the wrong places.
Okay, someone's got icicles growing in all the wrong places, he says. I don't want to know anymore. Thank you very much. Mech Warrior, there are certain aspects of your life that I am perfectly fine being kept private. Alright, is anyone gonna pop out on sensors here, or...
On my way.
Coordinates received.
Hey, I got a contact up here.
Standing by.
Okay, so that would be within line of sight, so no, we'll stay just back out of it. Get cover.
Confirmed.
Oh, it's just a tank.
Good to go.
Put the line cover. That's in the woods and gives me a firing solution. Yeah, sure, take it.
Acknowledge.
Might kill it. Yeah. Kill core cool it. Yeah, he killed it.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
I call that he killed the cat.
I live to serve. Let's move.
Full throttle.
Anyone else feel like that was a little too easy? Where's the rest of the units out here?
Aye, aye.
Gonna be around. Aha! Over on that side of the hill, I see. Little sneaksies, little devil.
Engaging jump jets.
Galleon, goodbye.
Targeting for an alpha strike. Move her down.
Alright. Nice if you guys would call out your sensor contacts again. Haven't really been doing that today.
I will be done. Moving to position.
Moving out.
Where is everybody? Hello? Hello? You really have this objective just defended by a tank? Alright, Mech Warrior. You're now a loader tech now. Start loading.
Roger.
We have the asset, Commander.
Wow. Great job on that one, game. Oh. I forget how easy some of these early missions are. Well, I mean, it's still an SRM-6, and I suppose I could actually... Yeah, an Alarm 10. I'll get everything anyways. Doesn't matter. Glad I didn't turn the salvage up on that one. Whew. No, I know the well, actually, here's the other thing to also keep in mind. The game, one of the things they also did with Urban Warfare is they have updated how they're classifying the mission difficulty now. So what used to be a full skull mission is not necessarily going to be anything like a full skull mission before. So I definitely should not be getting too cocky going into some of these things here, because the difficulty level has probably it'll be a little more different than what I'm used to. Capture base Tundra, assassinate Highlands, or Battle Tundra. Battle Tundra is going to have a lot of stuff I have to get off of it. Assassination. These two are going to do the most damage to my units, so let's try the capture base mission. And I want all your salvage. Give it all. Crank up. Actually, hang on. Before I do that. Since I'm sure I've managed to accumulate quite a bit at
Yes,
this point.
Commander.
Let's see. I could get extra health. Better hit. Tactics. How do I want to play this one this time around? I'm thinking piloting's gonna get me up to. Here's the problem. I had the bulwark, sure footing coverage. Trying to figure out which one I could live without this time around. Gain 1 bonus trade charge after moving. Yeah, we want to keep the evasive, and I want to get multi-shot this time, so that way I can specialize in breaching shot for a single weapon shot. So Brick is going to go that direction.
I'm ready.
Herringbone's practically already there.
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Otterhound, I want you and me to be the tactician backups here, so that way I've got 2 pilots that can take on heavier mechs and move at the same time as the others, so we'll move you in that direction.
Orders?
Safety hasn't been on any missions yet. And me, well, yeah, I've been busy like crazy. Picks that up, and I might as well pick up the extra gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Probably not gonna go for multi-shot. I feel like I'd probably go for bulwark almost. Except no, I'd probably go for the short footing. Alright, now we can take on the next mission. Capture base. Max the salvage out. You start throwing this stuff at me, I'll grab everything I can get out of you. I'll be fine. The assassination mission. Oh, that one's I'm definitely not gonna go. I might want to go full out on. You have to keep in mind that some of my mechs at this point are effectively as well armored as some of the medium mechs are right now. AKA Daka. Daka could actually stand up against a medium mech.
Command interface initiated.
Especially since it's got the mobility to get around on its back. Ancestral Fortress is here. Let's see what we're going to be facing. Alright.
Heard there were
Mountain River map?
the ice.
Yeah, Mountain River map. Actually, slightly different. Okay, yeah, they usually have you... And... No, actually, it is a different map. Okay. They didn't say whether they added any new map types in with this update either, so... It's entirely possible to have some new maps to work with.
We'll go.
Moving to position.
There's a river I have to cross, but everyone is jump capable.
On the move.
Heading out.
Rolling.
Alright, what do we got here? Anything? That's not an ancestral fortress. That's a fully operational battle fortress.
Roger that.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to do the thing where you get in up close to it, and then when you get in and scout, that's when the reinforcements show up. Or probably the reinforcements show up this turn. Fully operational fortress, but has no defenses.
Sweet.
You have a strange definition of fully operational fortress there, Clippy.
Engaging jump jets.
Roger that.
Hey,
Engaging
don't
jump
go in
jet.
these squares. There's a dropship that's going to be landing here.
Hitting the jump jet.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Ah, they
They're
came
heading
that
your
direction.
way.
Alright. I
We
can still
got
work with that.
company.
I await your command.
Let's get you over into the woods.
Copy that.
Do I
What's
really
up,
look
boss?
like I care about the guys who are back across the river who can't do anything anyways? No.
No problem, boss. I got this.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, Jack in the Box. And we'll take out what we got coming in. Javelin and 2 other mechs at the
Aye,
very
aye.
least. Alright.
Affirmative.
Let's see what we got, Daga. Another Javelin and a Panther. Panther is a bit more of a threat with that PPC. The Javelins are anything to sneeze at.
Copy that. That's gonna hurt. I'm being flanked.
Fine, Brick. You got rear armor. Makes these
Light
guys
damage.
closer for me to
Holding
get
firm.
into since they didn't move
to go.
very well. Into a rear arc shot from any angle down here. No. That's okay. Still have a lovely side shot. Immediately into the leg. Nice.
Critical hit, Commander.
Morning, Jared. How's it going? Might not be new, but updates make a little bit of a difference. Yep. I mean, that's just it. Everything in the... You have to keep in mind that in the long run, yes, it's harebrained schemes, but
by.
it's still a Paradox game. And Paradox, when they put out their changes, love to absolutely F up everything you know about how the game works. So there's every possibility that that could
Acknowledge.
have influenced how this is going to play out. Actually, got a decent shot with the Panther. I just can't call a shot with it. Which is a shame, because otherwise I'd drop a freaking PPC right through that SRM ammo there. Center torso works too, though. I'll take that. Come on up.
Engaging jump
Let's
jets.
introduce you to the party. 60-60, 60 even shots, but wide open target.
Engaging target.
Now watch out, I'm going to get return fire off that PPC, so... Brick definitely needs to move. He should have, since he still has rear fire on me, he really should have moved that mech first, the Javelin.
Commander.
Because now I've got everything I need
Moving out.
to go after this thing's PPC, including called shot.
Confirmed.
Goodbye, PPC.
Reporting critical hit.
Panther's not a problem. And he's tied up with Javelin chasing me down there. That's even better.
Receiving you.
Can I move enough for an evasive, or pop up the hill? Oh, can I get a rear shot into that stupid Javelin back there? Nope, you didn't give me the opportunity. Oh well.
Kicking it vertical.
Not gonna be chasing me around much longer.
I think I hit something good.
Panther getting desperate now they just lost his main cannon.
Thy will be done.
It's actually kind of a decent tactical move there. Got rear shot, but it's pristine armor back there. Or do I just stay put and... Hear a called shot from down there. I could blow the torso. But you're actually even crappy odds even from there. Let's get the blackjack out of the way here. Go for a right arc shot. Crappy odds, but they don't have to at this armor level.
Ready for
Open up
orders.
the way for... Yeah, he still can't walk through there. Grr.
Behold, I take flight.
Calm down, mech warrior. It ain't over yet. And the PPC's gonna rip straight through any of that rear armor. And again, it's gonna rip through any of that armor. And slightly better shot in the SR4.
Target.
Not to mention the impaired sensors. Forgot about that. That's why I gotta take those jabs down.
Awaiting
Let's
orders.
swap targets here. Pull you back just out of the woods.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay, that's not the problem.
Damage minimal.
Panther with an SRM going with just an SRM going up against a blackjack fully armored.
Ready for orders.
Define suicide. You're overheating already. I don't really like that. Going for a melee.
Coordinates received. Engaging.
Crack open his torso. Nice. They know which mech they need to go after.
I'm here. I'm walking here. Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
Oof. Cord through the torso.
Enemy down.
Which is good, because that frees up the blackjack for some long-range sniping.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Again with the melees. Alright, alright, alright. That's enough of
They're
that now.
blowing through my armor.
Rick, they can't exactly really chase you all that easily. Let's get you into the water, cool you off, and brace. Everyone else can help mop up there, I believe.
Orders. Moving out.
Let's see, next to no mech, next to no mech.
Roger. I hope we can salvage that.
I don't think anyone's got any missiles left over there, so...
All weapons committed.
There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Does not seem like a very safe place to land a dropship in a bit of a weird way there.
Mission successful.
Might be able to get a javelin out of this. Yep, we'll get a javelin. One javelin, chunk of panther. Get everything else pretty much. Alright, something to replace the urban mech. Hallelujah. This is gonna be an interesting javelin. It might be a long-range javelin.
Back online.
Alright. Let's talk Mech Bay, Yang. A little bit of repair work there. The javelin, but let's just kind of see. Just for amusement, because the Irby does have some refit options available. Yank out the silly AC-10 and that and that. And don't have an AC-2, but I could fit it with an AC-5. Does give it a bit weirder of a punch. Let's get a bit of ammo for that.
New equipment available.
Here you go. Ammo. Alright. That opens up some options for energy weapons, which I don't have any good ones. Or, yeah, I don't have any missile hard points either. What do we have? Wow, nothing at this planet. Oof. Yeah, can't really do anything good for a refit on this. I could give it jump jets, and at that point, I only can fit one more jump jet anyways. I give it 2 small lasers and a medium laser back, I guess. So if we were to do small laser... Small laser... I got both of the support weapon hard points taken care of. Medium laser, and that's all I can fit to it. Go back to heat sink, and an extra jump jet. So now it's as far as it can jump. It's not up armored. This thing would absolutely get itself pasted in a fight, but believe it or not, I've actually gotten the firepower slightly elevated. Range sucks on it, but that's because it's counting the small lasers in that. Sure, it's a cheap refit. Yang, have fun with it. Javelin, what can we do with you? You're purely missile-based. You have LRM-10 launchers. Yeah, let's... ammo. They're on some jump jets, please. Because that's its biggest benefit. And do what you can with the armor. No, stop doing fractions, game. Please just stop. You really don't need to. It just makes things worse for everyone. 0.5, where? Oh, the rear armor. Great, thank you. Really need that to be fractional, huh? You take all the armor away from the legs so that you're guaranteed to never be able to DFA with anything, too. You notice that? Efficiency's good, range is good, movement's good, firepower absolutely sucks according to it. But, well, what can you do? Except... hang on here. I got an idea. Lose a little bit of protection on it doing this, but... I do have one option on it that I can still do. Except that just doesn't seem worth it. Nope, no. Revert changes. Let's try an LRM-5 boat here. There's no LRMs available. Alright, fine. Don't refit. We'll get that one later. 2 days for the fire starter. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now we start getting into the heavier hitters. Let's grab this one first. So on one hand, the nice thing about there potentially being medium mechs along here is the increased chance of salvage. I'm gonna take it one notch up on the salvage. And can't do anything here to, I would say, knock the payment down, but we're doing this for the planetary government, so I can't go for a reputation boost on them. 2 of 8 or 2 of 10? Nope, 2 of 8 should do. Everybody comes along. Yeah, I could switch focus on the Jav and go for the, go for the mixed weapons, but it doesn't seem to work out very well from that. Because then you gotta start getting the Jav into just the right range to be able to use both, really, to have a major punch to it. I mean, really, the twin LRM-5s is a pretty sizable downgrade, actually. But without missile weapons here, I can't really fit it out with twin SRM-6s either. Could do twin SRM-4s and then throw some small lasers on it, though. Just knock them down to that and increase the armor and whatnot for it.
Command
Armor, small
interface
lasers, give it something to hit when it gets really close in. Alright, propaganda agents out here. Good news, I'm in the best possible place in the world to have a long, protracted fight. Bad news is, so is the enemy. I gotta go in there to get him out.
Rolling.
Affirmative.
On my way.
And apparently I'm gonna have to go through his supporting forces to get to him. For sure. Now, is the game gonna do its little I'm going to introduce reinforcements ha 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 dance?
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected.
Well, tank I could take.
Up high.
It's a slightly better opening than I would really expect. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now we're getting mech. Locust. Okay. The tree valiantly leapt out from behind my mech and took the fire.
Aye, aye.
Really do anything with... Yeah, let's get you up on high ground. Can't shoot anything from up there, but you'll be positioned pretty well to cover the flank if anything that drops down. And now I know I've got a striker downrange. Oh, fire starter. Give me another fire starter, please. I'll gladly trade mechs for that one.
What's up, boss? Moving out.
A couple chucks of that would be really nice. Yeah, I'm in a good position to roll right up on that flank and keep firing on it next turn,
I live
so...
to serve.
Let's keep encouraging him.
I'm going.
Crappy shot, really crappy shot, but already damaged.
Engaging target.
Pooh! One right in the gut. Typical there. Of course there's always going to be a DACA. If I've got to start off light and the game's going to hand me a fire starter as my opening mech, you darn well bet I'm going to have a DACA.
All weapons committed.
So many geodes just valiantly sacrificed their life to defend that fire starter.
Armor's holding, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Brick. Get in there. Let's mix it up.
Roger that.
I would dearly love to see you punch through that center.
Giving him everything I've got.
But I'll take half the mech in
That's
exchange.
gonna hurt.
Gives me more time to surround him and take him out. Otter Hound, you swoop around to the side, scoop up the last of the fire starter. I'll send Herringbone and Terror Bird over flank left to deal with the locust that's there.
Waiting for orders. Move order received. Affirmative.
Alright, now I don't have to worry about flamers. Fire an AC-5 at point blank range. Good luck,
Systems
sir.
holding.
I'm your spaniel.
Let's see, you don't have a shot from there, which actually... Probably better off doing that and letting him come around to me.
Affirmative.
AC-5 down.
Be gone.
Stupid missile boat gone.
Enemy unit destroyed.
That's...
Damage minimal.
yeah. Locust should be
Damage
running
minimal.
the other way, honestly.
Standing by.
But sure, if
way.
you want to, I'll oblige, friend.
Roger that.
Let me show you what you really do with a machine gun.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Ready to get it on. Firing jump jet.
Stick you in the water so you can cool down. Next turn.
Roger that.
Not that I suspect there's going to be a next turn when I get done with this guy, but...
Engaging physical attack.
Waiting for orders. I'm walking here. Putting my weight into it.
And down he goes. Every time I do a melee attack and I've got a small laser
Mech
set to go off
destroyed.
with it, the melee attack always kills the target. Ever noticed that?
I'm your spaniel.
Wilco.
No problem. On my way.
Alright, target. Show yourself.
Commander.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's see what we're up against.
Roger.
Okay, Griffin. That's a medium mech.
I await your command.
Sweet! He's gonna be easy to take down.
Got it, Commander.
All the medium mechs, you just chomp the right torso out and he's gone. That's gonna be an easy kill. Especially with called shots saved up.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. Let's get Firestarter in. No, actually, don't get Firestarter just in there yet. Let's bring
Good to go.
Otterhound up and over. Because he can chew on that right torso to
Acknowledged.
start with.
Taking.
Primary target damage, Commander.
That was not quite so impressive a hit
Aye,
as
aye.
I wanted it to be. Tell you what,
Wilco.
lock him up.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Orders?
Herringbone, can you get into a firing solution? Yes, you can. Let's not do firing solution where I'm going to hit my own team, though.
Lifting off. Target confirmed.
Good, good, good. Sweet spot
Engaging jump
on
jets.
all weapons. Take it. Yeah, we're taking out jump jets left and right on
Enemy
him,
mech.
but
Critical damage detected.
yeah, point blank PPC, I don't think so.
The target is retreating, Commander. Eliminate it before it escapes.
Attempting physical attack.
He's gonna try to retreat, but he's gotta go through me to get there, I bet. Wow,
That.
the crit seeker is not critting.
Commander. Copy
Here.
that. I copy.
Oh, jeez, his evac point is hideously
Yes, Commander.
close.
Onward.
Leg him.
Bon appetit.
2 hits on the pilot, I
Reporting critical
believe.
hit.
Yeah, turn just enough to get you over there, so...
Engaging jump jets.
Overheat, fine. Don't do the AC2s. And drop medium laser. Okay, 2 medium laser. Wow. I hate you.
Engaging
Alright.
target.
Worth the overheat damage.
Enemy mech destroyed.
He would have gotten into the LZ easily if he'd had one more turn, so...
Mission successful.
Parts of a griffin. Would I want to take a griffin? I'll definitely take the things that I have gotten. It's an SRM-6, thank you. Alright, that one didn't turn out too bad. A little bit of light repair work, and that will do it. Okay, light repair work, 3 days. And let's talk... I could just go for the straight up refit back to working order. What am I doing? Yeah, it's because the redesign doesn't do the, they have another ton of SRM-6 ammo over there. Which in all honesty is not bad, but... I kind of like the idea of giving him a little more punch.
Right.
19
Okay,
days
let's
for
go.
that one. Alright, let's get guys properly prioritized. 3 days in orbit, sure, I can do that. Alright, flashpoints. Explaining that again, apparently. High risk, high reward jobs composed of multiple combat jobs with rewards at the end of the match. I wonder if the flashpoint difficulty has been addressed too. Because those don't seem to have been really accurately reflecting anything either. Ooh. That's almost doable. I just don't have the durability to handle a long engagement length with consecutive deployments. But it's tempting. If I get more fire starters, I get more light chassis available. That's certainly something interesting worth pursuing. We have our own little bit of fun here that we're not done with. Battle on the tundra. Let's bump up salvage ever so slightly again. But you're done fixing that thing. Oh, right, because I was still spinning for Argo. That's why you interrupted me to explain a game point and got me confused. Okay. Yada yada. Their favorite mech isn't ready. The mech's just about... Draft some pilots. And while we're thinking about this, upgrades. Paired power conduits first.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
That'll get me the second mech base so I can start hanging on some extra mechs for that flashpoint. Plus, it's a nice cheap modification to make. There we go. And now we shall see what the game wants to throw me for a battle mission. Partial lance of damaged mechs doesn't sound too bad, Commander. If we're able to bring them down mostly intact, this could mean excellent salvage opportunities. Thank you, Clippy.
Command interface initiated.
See how damaged they really are. Oh no, it's a lance of awesomes, and they're fully repaired now. Well, this is going to be an uphill struggle. So my mech warriors aren't the only ones who come up with pithy sayings to say when arriving on the battlefield. Yeah, jump, because you guys can easily get further until you get out into open terrain.
Locking in coordinates.
Moving out.
Move order received.
Javelin 10F. Okay. The laser variant.
Aye, aye.
Ready to get it on. Affirmative.
Hostile on sensors.
That'll be fine.
Firing jump jets. Firing on target.
Oh, he's not liking that hit.
Solid connection on that one.
Someone got themselves a missile boat. Tiny little one, probably a locust, but a missile boat it be.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, you better pull back, man. Oh, you do not want to be sitting out in the open. Oh, that armor loss.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that's going to open up the way to the next mech coming over the rise, but I can always stop a little short. I might even be able to do that from here. Yes, from cover.
Firing all weapons. Target's taken a critical hit.
Basically, at this point, this Javelin variant is just a glorified Jenner. Here, meet my other Jenner.
Whatever you say, boss. Scored a critical hit.
If I can knock him out before he gets... Oh, Hunchback. Hello.
reporting. Minimal damage.
Don't know what hunchback that was. Not firing in any of the AC, but yeah. That's a bit worrying.
Up high.
4G. Okay, that's a problem.
Locked and loaded.
Let's get that out of our way.
One less
Clear the
target.
playing field. Still with the LRMs from down there. Alright. We want everyone in the woods for damage reduction on this one. Oof, crappy shot. I will take the internal damage if I can puncture that torso. Or at least get started on it. Good
Warning.
grief.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Now this is a little suicidal potentially.
We'll go.
But the more I can wear him off in that direction, the better off I am.
Roger.
Take the
All
overheat.
weapons are go.
Okay, I can
Solid
clip that
connection on that
AC-20 now
This
potentially.
heat is cooking my internal structure.
Oh, it's a Vindicator up there that was doing the LRM plinking. Alright.
Damage minimal.
I'm ready.
Hang on. Do I have a called shot from you? Not yet, no. Drop the medium lasers that can't hit.
Engaging target.
It's a question of how much firepower to pull back.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Rolling.
Dearly love a called shot off of you, but I'll take a torso hit. Or a leg hit. That'll certainly help.
I think I hit something good.
If I have a called shot on Daka, he'll definitely be able to take out of the AC-20. He's actually getting to get back up. Crunch.
Warning. Armor breached.
20 points to
Internal
structure
damage.
left in that location.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Tell you what, friend. Actually, no. Don't call it shot. You don't need to call it shot that. You're on the right side and he's got no... Well, wrong side actually, but...
Giving him everything I've got. Scored
That's
a
a
critical hit.
laser.
Got something done.
Powderhound.
No problem. On my way.
Got medium lasers. 2 of them, please.
I think I hit something good.
Gotta
Heat gauge
take
is
out that
redlining.
AC-20. Ow, there's the AC-20 at work.
Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
I'm receiving.
Engaging jump jets.
AC-2. Drill him.
Engaging target.
There we go.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Got in
detected.
some good shots,
Heat exceeding
unfortunately.
recommended level.
Yes, Commander.
He's still definitely a threat as far as
Moving to position.
follow-up shots go. Or physical attacks.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, Brick, let's have you go after the... Give him something to think
Roger
about
that.
up here, would you? Let me knock out that PPC,
What's up, boss?
possibly.
I copy.
And we're just gonna brace you there to level out the heat.
I'm your spaniel. I'm walking here. Acknowledged.
There's that PPC arm gun.
Ooh, that hit something good.
Yeah, that was really kind of a cheaty shot, but then again, it works for, you know, what makes it easy for him to get that shot off also works for me to get that shot off when that happens, so can't complain. Yeah, we'll just brace you there. Cool down. Can't risk any more internal damage off of that. Rick.
Commander?
Yeah, go for that.
Roger that. Let's see how you like this. Reporting critical hit.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, you're kind of still overheated. Go for it.
Moving out.
Oh, I'm glad I braced down there.
Warning. Armor low. Engaging target.
There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Even with an arm, it's not doing that bad of a job of
Waiting for orders.
damage there.
I'm going. Target acquired. I think things are going swimmingly. Don't you?
He walked right through
Yes, Commander.
a geothermal to do that. That's interesting. Interestingly stupid.
That's gonna hurt.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed. Giving him everything I've got. Target's taking a critical hit.
Still going after that blackjack. Good grief.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal
Standing
damage.
by. Onward.
The mountain took the bullet. No, I don't want to jump because that's going to overheat. Sweet spot on the weapons array, though. Goodbye.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alrighty.
Mission
That one
successful.
cost me a bit more, but I can do the AC5 refit for the blackjack. Also do something about the heat that thing is generating. And probably got a couple good pieces of salvage off that. At the very least, a Vindicator's not bad. Jenner's not bad. Take the Hunchback, but the Hunchback is just a little too slow for medium mechs. See what we get. Oh, we got it anyways. Okay. Mucho Mecha Salvage. Oh. So far, not one urban area, but again, like I said, I probably have to move on to one of the other planets. The ones that actually have a population before I'll see anything like that. Yes, Yang, yes, I know. Everyone's screaming at me. I didn't want to do that because now I'm out of contracts here so I can repair on the go. Let's see what you want. Blackjack refit. We can. Please repair all. Strip out the AC2s completely. Pop in. That's right, I used the AC5 on the whatchamacallit. Forgot about that. On the other hand, let's put the AC10 on something I can actually use it. 3 medium lasers left. Can't really do any upgrades on those. I'm actually thinking pulling out these 2 medium lasers and popping in machine guns in there. Machine gun ammo and machine gun. That takes the heat efficiency back up. Put a nuclear laser back in though. Firepower is not bad. I can't fit any missiles. I can fit another ballistic, but it doesn't really make much sense. If we're going to do anything, we need to put the medium laser back in there. Improved heat efficiency. Range absolutely sucks according to it, but I feel a little better about this setup now. 21 days. Yeah, I got to get you guys a mech bay, or the improved mech bays and all that stuff.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
That's ridiculous. 4 days. Take the urban mech completely out of the equation there, please. Generators 4, Javelin 16, Blackjack. No, I need the Blackjack for the Jenner if I can, or with the Jenner. Yeah, alright. Where are we going, Yang? Or not Yang, Clippy. Got 2 head and a half missions. I'm not up for that level. I'm most definitely not up for that level. Please stop even suggesting that I am up for that level. Give me head high missions. So I can handle. And anything that'll take me towards that hotspot would help. Alright, so Lunar World. Well, heat becomes a problem there. Token population uninhabited. Let's head to Salar Dion there. I'm going to stop off there and visit the shops. See what we can pick up.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Plus, it'll actually extend the, whatchamacallit, the repair times out a little bit. The funny thing is despite reinstalling the game, I still have that problem with the whatchamacallit, the PA system on the ship is still not doing most of the announcements. Oh, those little lovely in-game things of, oh, your mech warriors are, I caught them skinny dipping in the coolant pods again. Not getting any of those still. Or the, if you see something fuzzy and cute on a planet, enjoy it on the planet. Do not bring it up to the ship.
Top-notch work, if I may say. Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Okay, you can continue. Let's get Farah working on her next item here, which is the mech bay.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
This is going completely counter to how I normally do this, where I go for all the little stuff first. We're dumping that directly into the big stuff right now and taking a chance on it. Store, what do we got? Might be able to... Wow. They've really tweaked the availability of stuff in the store this update. That's crap. That's 2 systems in a row that are crap. Good grief. Alright, sell off all 5 flamers. I really don't need those. You can chuck overboard 3 of the medium lasers. Just give me a little bit of extra cash. AC2, AC20, AC2, that's it. AC20 ammo, but no AC20, that's going to be real helpful. Can't believe that. Nothing in this store. That's... Even, like, mech parts, nothing. Normally you'd see, like, okay, like 3 different choices of mechs that you could buy a single part for or something. That's... Wow. That's harsh. Mech Warriors, before I go out on my next
Yes, Commander.
leg of this trip, what can I do with you? Ooh, quite a bit, actually. Shore footing, sure.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Also, bump up your tactics
Mech
ever so
warrior
slightly.
training complete.
Ready for orders.
Herringbone multi-shot, and pick up those 2 items.
Training complete.
Good to go.
Powderhound, you're up to tactician, and those 2
Training
guys.
confirmed, Commander.
Yeah, Commander.
Safety still hasn't been down anywhere, and tactician and multi-shot's kind of an attractive proposition for me. Except no, if I'm getting tactician, I can't get. Could, but I can't get breaching shot. Do I want to do extra health and yeah, I can live with
Mech
that. That'll
warrior
help me out a little
training
bit.
Complete.
Okay, everyone's good. Navigation, next leg of our journey, please. Oh, nice. It keeps the filter set when you go in and out.
By your command.
Don't have to worry about resetting the filter there constantly. Considering that these are periphery worlds, that's probably not bad, but there's still, you know, something out there. Well, I'm going off of the old version, the previous version at this point, I guess. Okay, Safety's got high spirits. Well, I guess she's going to finally start getting some combat experience here. She hasn't been down on any of the missions yet.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Alright, Clippy's going to scream at me. We'll have the blackjack done by the time we get there, though. It's perfect.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Saw my finances just shift to yellow because of the jump ship cost there. Or not yellow, to red. So what are you gonna do? Stop me in the middle of space? Oops, I can't afford it. I need to go back to the planet.
We're almost completely out of cash.
Waypoint
What would
reached,
you have
Commander.
liked me to do midway on the mission, Clippy? I can't sell anything. I can't go into contracts. What am I supposed to do? Good grief. Alrighty, what are we up to here? 1 day on the blackjack, 8 days on the, or 6 days on the Jenner. Yeah, we'll get the Jenner back. And the mech bay too, for that matter. Safety was apparently involved in an accident. Doing pull-ups on the wall. Shelving came loose. The shelf above it came down right on her head. Shelves aren't ready for your weight. We'll let it slide for now. Okay, I guess she's not going down because now she's got an injury. Great. Well, she was going to have high spirits for the
nearly
next
broke,
mission.
Commander.
Shut up, Clippy. You've got a mech bay coming in. I need that mech bay first.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Now, let's talk one more upgrade.
Sure
Let's
thing.
get that
It'll take a bit, but
up
we'll
and
get it
running.
done.
Now I'm really going to stretch it here. Alright, we've got some good mechs. It's time to do some missions for money. Oh, I love the money. Got a pretty good selection here. Let's take one, let's take you right off the bat. Ambush convoy on Lunar. Money. That right off the bat will give me 1 month alone. Yeah, the Javelin and Urban Mech aren't done yet, so it'll be the same units we've had before. Slightly changed. See, Safety was an ironic call sign. Yeah, you caught that one. That's a good one. Safety, not very good. That's probably why she got the that call sign. First name safety, last name last. A simple smash and run job. Yeah, that's what he says.
Command interface initiated.
Eyes on, ambush, and take him out.
Desolation. Just like in the brochure.
Confirmed.
Moving to position.
I see a hilltop I want to be on. Actually, I see the side of the map I want to be on.
Moving to position.
Actually, I have to jump you over. I can run you around that side. Perfect.
Copy that.
I've got eyes on the target.
Copy that.
How do you have eyes on the target? I am not seeing anyone here. Aside from they're right there. Which is annoying, because it means they're about ready to jump down in there.
Standing by.
Hey, what? Run it out over that hill.
Affirmative.
There we go. That'll wake them up.
Rolling.
Go along the hill, and it'll bring you around the
Locking
side.
in coordinates.
There we go. Bunch of mechs. Right. This one's going to be mech heavy. Okay, that needs to be put a stop to.
Commander. Roger that.
Locust 1M, Locust 1M. That 1M has clearly... Yeah.
Firing all weapons.
Ooh, single shot.
One less target.
Ow. Yeah, that Locust is saying, nope, I'm done with you. I don't blame him. That's the first intelligent Locust reaction I've seen all day so
Standing
far.
by. No problem, boss. I got this.
Primary target is taking damage.
Maybe taking damage, but he didn't take much of it. Wow. They're all firing at the Locust almost. Especially considering I've now massively overheated them.
I'm your spaniel.
I play careful with them these next few rounds. Let's see. And I like having that shot.
Primary target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Okay, heavy weapons in the rear for them now. How are they gonna react?
Orders?
Let's get you...
Let's move.
Yeah, the Vindicator's gonna swap in for fire for the Jenner for the next turn. That way they'll still be able to do something. You can always take the fire starter down and just kick them. Is certainly an option. He can't hit me. I ran really fast. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I happy taunted the game. I shouldn't have done that.
Confirmed.
Wow! Is that thing made out of adamantium?
Receiving you.
Tell you what, jump you down here. Race. Gets you in position for a good kicking shot next time. Hold up the rest of the convoy if I do that.
I live to
Herringbone.
serve. Acknowledged.
Alright, what do we got out here for target selection? Good shot in the Scorpion. Meh-ish on the LRMs. Really good shot on that.
Engaging target.
Let's make sure that the missile boats can't do quite as much. Oh, that one's got an AC-5. Can't quite jump into machine gun range.
Engaging jump jets.
But... Ow.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
AC 10 plus Locust equals pain. Alright, Otterhound's gonna go for the kick. Send Dak Attack up against one of these two vehicles. Probably the one that hasn't moved now. So that'd be the Scorpion.
Awaiting orders.
I can't get to the Scorpion. Alright, we'll take the Striker.
Moving to position.
This front armor's crap right now.
Ah,
Wow, didn't go through it. Did they beef up the vehicles?
one for
Actually,
the
they did.
scrap
The
heap.
armor's been beefed up for this one. I don't really go for the hot and the cold team setup. I just go for the whatever works in the B team.
What's up, boss?
Anytime you do something where you're setting up different kinds of mechs for different environments, it
Let's
just
move.
doesn't really work
You
very
wanna
well
go?
sometimes.
Let's go.
I tend to try to run them a bit cooler than normal,
for the
but
scrap
it
heap.
doesn't always work out that well. But then that's where you just find alternative uses for your mechs. You learn to not, skip out a weapon on this round or not.
I'm receiving you.
You can just stay up there because you're kind of playing sniper right now. And see if you can finish off the Locust.
Oh, I like that shot.
You're gonna melee. In the rear, come on. Wow. Of all the nerve.
Engaging target.
Worth the
Enemy
overheat.
mech destroyed.
And in some cases where it just isn't worth it to worry about anything else. Oh, come on. Really? Completely threw it into the structure on that.
Armor low.
Aye, aye.
Alright,
Ready
let's
to get it on.
flip my priorities around here. You're going to go in for melee attack
Position
number 1.
confirmed. Yeah.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Oh, it's fine. I'm taking out the escorts.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle
LG
eliminated.
schmelzies.
Yes, Commander.
If I do that, you're going to overheat. So, let's take
Roger
side
that.
shot arc here. Chance of the medium laser.
Roger that.
Yeah, right through the legs of the blackjack.
Missed.
Engaging physical attack.
Or I can just turn around, cool down, and everything's fine.
Enemy mech destroyed. Mission
That's
successful.
not too bad. Your F9 stomped the full health turret rather than the front armor that had been hit before, yeah, but usually even the full turret wouldn't be. Two versions of well, actually before I was doing the modded stuff, stomping a tank even at full armor was usually enough to destroy it, except maybe the demolishers. The 80-ton suckers rarely would go down with a single kick. Yeah, I got a Locust 1M out of that and an LRM-10. Hooray! My life is saved. If both of its legs are destroyed, a mech is removed from combat. Not if you're Michael Stackpole. In that case, you get the mech up on the stump of one arm and keep firing the laser in your other arm. Hey, we're out of the red already. It took me having to get a mech slightly dinged up for 2 days. And 10,000 C-bills, but I can live with that. Do back up there. Argo, yeah, because I don't have anything for the 4th mech yet. Your mech's going down to the reserve lance there. And the Javelin will eventually swap possibly for the Jenner. That'll be interesting. Jenner's actually slightly more durable, so yeah, he'll probably stay on the 2nd string. Since we'll start getting that organized. What's in the store here anyways? It's abandoned, so yeah. No surprise there. It's an abandoned system mostly, but look at all the missions that are out here that everyone's oh so happy to help me with. Or hire me for. Alright. Next one.
Make yourself comfortable.
Repossession. Ambush colony. Or convoy again. Again? Go for mixed on this one. See if this one works any better. I mean, at that point, I'd have like 16 different fire starters running around, because I would have an actual fire starter with all the flamers on it. Just swap everything onto the mech for a flamer. So it'd just be a short-term kamikaze mech. And then it would go up in flames. You have 4 shots with all of your flamers. Good luck.
Command interface initiated.
Good news is you'll roast any mech on the field with it as long as you hit, but... You gave me the exact same map again.
Welcome to nowhere.
Yeah, it's the exact same map. Oh, map selection generator, or map selection for the fail. Let's bring you wide.
Primary target on screen, Commander.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna run these guys through this time.
On the move.
The lighter mechs are gonna take the hill. I'll laugh it's the same mech selection as before. No, wait, we got Javelin this time. He's definitely firing to conserve heat.
Aye, aye.
Let's get you out of...
Affirmative.
Up the hill as much as I can.
Commander? On my way. Double time.
Medium laser shot reminded me of the Halo video where the elite had his nuts roasted by the rocket wash from a near miss from a spanker.
Barely
Yep.
hit, Commander.
I'm your spaniel.
Not much point in not going head to head with the Javelin.
I'm walking here.
I mean, still,
Target confirmed.
really I need to go through the torsos, then the sides, and both torsos evenly. So distributing some of that firepower is not a bad idea. Well, that's
Light
not
damage.
polite.
Holding firm.
Love to call shot into that torso. Or you could just rip the leg off of it.
Enemy mech. Critical
And the
damage
torso.
detected.
10 points damage to your right leg, which destroys last 2 points. That goes into your right torso, destroys that. Or in MechWarrior parlance, you're having a bad morning. Oh, fancy downrange here. Not that javelin. What that mech? What do we have coming in here? Jenner.
Awaiting orders.
I want to bring these guys down into the fight, but I know I probably shouldn't. Because the convoy is going to be running for the hills over here. On the upside, the Javelin's heat neutral now. He can afford to alpha strike all he wants.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, get me over here.
Roger.
They're not trying to evac... Okay, there they go. Now they've started. Alright.
I await your command.
Means we need to move in. He's doing good, so I don't want to be to a point where I lose the PPC
Rolling.
just to gain the small laser.
Acknowledge. One less target.
Javelin down. Let's see if we can run Terror Bird in to give him a little bit of help. Because I don't really have a good... I do from there.
Engaging jump jets.
Against the Jenner, that's a pretty decent shot.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, not doing too bad here. Waiting for the miraculous LRM ammo, or LRM barrage that hits the head. Ow, direct fire LRMs, that's not good in the open. Okay, Herringbone's getting a little beat up now, so I definitely need to get him some reinforcements, but I can't. Not without letting the rest of the convoy go.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Brick, get your butt over there.
Roger that.
I need these guys to start shooting something else. You guys are full armor too.
Target
Primary target is taking damage.
Not a lot of it. Wow, 397. And that mobile HQ is not going to be helping things out either.
Standing by.
Otterhound, let's get you a little closer.
Confirmed.
Primary target is damaged, Commander.
Oof,
Keep it up.
that was a good shot. He's going to be down to get down to the ground and then melee attack soon, but take some of the heat off of the back guys at least.
Ready for orders.
Jenner or... No, I can't maneuver quite as well for that shot.
I'm going.
60 or 65, and the PPC will likely hurt that thing a lot.
Engaging target.
Oh yeah.
Reporting critical hit.
Good, that's what I needed. I don't want those guys flinging missiles back there now. Back fight just became a lot more even. Now the front fight's a little lopsided. Now I have lesser, better, lesser, better. Crap, freaking AC-10 miss. Oh right, because now I gotta deal with recoil again. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. I hate having to deal with the recoil modifier. Forgot all about it.
Damage is light.
Standing by. Affirmative.
How do you say... We say hello. Off the medium laser. What do we got for armor on that side? 75 versus 71, slightly less. Weakens it for a good kick.
Ready to get it on.
Well, since I can't fire any of my weapons anyways.
Firing jump jet.
I'll have a little bit of extra repair time for that mech.
Enemy vehicle eliminated. I'm taking heat damage.
Actually, that could cost me the Jenner.
I'm here.
A really crappy hit there. Let's do something about that.
Confirmed. Ooh, that hit something good.
Straight into the SRM ammo. Oh, he's having a bad day now. Not overheated. I have caught split shot yet, unfortunately.
Engaging physical attack.
Both machine guns
Enemy
clatter
mech
away
destroyed.
wide over the top of the mech, and it's still destroyed.
Commander?
Oh, BattleTech. Your silly little... Your little setup there.
Confirmed. Attempting physical attack. One for the scrap heap.
Do you have to have an urban mech to do urban warfare? Inquiring minds want to know. No, but the random mech selection gave me one anyways.
Orders.
It's sitting in the hangar getting a refit with an AC-5, 2 small lasers and a medium laser, if I remember right. Fire. Can't really do anything with him because he's stuck in that location, but... Then again, the game also gave me a fire starter to start with, which is never a good idea.
Ready. Affirmative. Target acquired. Target's taking a critical hit.
Let's see, I got both torsos, right? Yep. The rest should just be cleanup. Haha, he says.
Engaging jump jets.
Problem is, I've got to get mechs up there to actually get that guy. Ow. Good DFA him, but I would definitely lose the mech at that, or the whatchamacallit at that point.
Firing a full salvo.
Way too much armor on that
Standing
thing.
by. Up high. Over the red line. Heat damage.
I don't know. That one's probably going to get away, because I certainly can't catch up with anything with whatever I got. Tank moves too quick.
Standing by. Roger that.
Haha, fool, I still have armor there.
Minimal damage on that hit.
And now I can run up and kick you.
Yes, Commander. Targeting for physical attack.
Or I could miss the
Reporting
physical
negative
attack.
damage.
Commander?
Let's get you... Realistically, let's be honest.
Target locked. Engaging jump jets.
It's time to bug out. Get to
No
the
way I
LT
could
for extraction.
not have to take the damage from that, so... Probably shouldn't have fired the medium laser, though. That's some extra
Move her
heat I didn't
down.
want. Okay.
Mission successful.
Yeah, I think they definitely have the, with the modified, difficulty levels that they're showing, I think they got it fixed. I think this is accurately reflecting similar experiences now. Slightly rougher mech selection and vehicle selection on that one, but the balance felt about right for that. So now I actually have to pay attention to the difficulty factors. Let's see. 2 chunks of a Jenner, 1 chunk of a Javelin, or lots of SRMs. Well, if I need mech variety, then we need to do that. Hey, it doesn't matter, I got the other Javelin chunk anyways. Okay. 1 more Javelin and I have another, or 1 more Jenner, I have another Jenner. The worst overheating of the light mechs. Yeah, I think they did definitely have, so far, everything seems to be going pretty darn good, I suspect. But I'm only 2 hours in, and it definitely feels like I'm getting a much quicker progression, actually, as far as early mission goes. The fact I've already got the second mech bay up and running is good. Speaking of mech bay, we got some repairs we gotta do to a Jenner. 5 days, that's outrageous. I demand a recount. 5 days, ship lounge will be done, and yeah, I guess I can live with that. Spin along, my friend. Yeah, let's see what we got now. All the lighter missions, so these should pretty much just breeze right on by. Hey, another ambush convoy lunar. What do you think the odds are they're going to give me the same... Actually, this is a good comparison. If they give me the same map, but a different unit composition this time. We'll see what it's going to give us. Same mech warriors. Same skill levels. It's interesting that the way that encounter worked between the 2 times as well. The first time when I ran into the back of the convoy's attitude was stop and shoot at everything there. Or that was the second time. The first time I tried to go around it, it was already en route to the exit. So that was kind of interesting. Definitely tells you that the enemy is responding a little differently. Because every time it knows where you are.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, reach coordinates, moving the to intercept the shipment and then stop them from getting over to the... Yep. I'd like to report a new bug in this update. The random mission map generator is missing.
Primary target on screen, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I know. Believe me, we've been fighting in this area for a long time, my
We
friend.
got company.
We are familiar with this map now. So let's see what happens when I take the entire force in straight through the back.
Waiting for orders. Roger.
Okay, you gave me a javelin. It's not a fully armored javelin, but that's okay.
All weapons are go.
Ooh, that javelin's not gonna be around long.
Inflicting some heavy damage.
Yes, Commander.
Rick. Ah, you're not within short-range weapons. Darn it. Let me tell you what, sprint up. Get in his face, get his attention. Oh yeah, this stirs up the hornets, that's when you go this way.
Systems holding.
I await your command.
Rainbow, you get a good PPC shot here. Alright.
Acknowledged.
Can't call shot
Firing.
it, but... Oh, yeah, that javelin's definitely not long for the world right now. Give me something I can shoot the javelin from. Might be better off doing the AC-10 there. It's a rear shot.
Targeting rear
Primary
armor.
target damage.
Yep.
Concentrate your fire and
Enemy
bring it
unit
down.
destroyed.
That was worth it. Okay, yeah, now that's got the convoy bugging out. Crap. Okay, so the lights are going to have to tear through the line to try to get these guys, while the heavies are going to engage the convoy guard and try to
Light
keep
damage.
up.
Holding firm.
Alright. We can do that.
Barely hit, Commander. Aye, aye.
Brick. Would love to do this
Prepping
with
for
you.
jump. Firing a full salvo. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Second convoy gone. That's right, you guys ignore my front elements while they run it behind the rest of your units and wipe them out systematically.
Standing by.
Side arc shots are usually pretty darn good.
Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, these vehicles are go down much quicker.
Reporting. Vehicle
So there's your
destroyed.
difference in the mission heads there. Half-head missions means these convoy vehicles
Yes,
just
Commander.
became ridiculously easy to smoke. Yeah.
Engaging target.
I didn't need the lasers. Okay.
Enemy unit destroyed.
But the armament level of the mech is still the same, interestingly enough. So the same SRM-6s. Probably would see a little bit of a difference as far as the skill level goes there,
I
too.
will be done. On my way. Locking target. Bye now.
Bye now. Yeah, they really need to stop running convoys through this part of the moon. This is, it's not a very good area to be thinking about doing this.
Yes, Commander.
Otterhound, let's see if, since you've got a lovely
Moving
rear
out.
shot here, overheat like mad, but
I copy.
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for
I
extraction.
can back you out at this point, you're fine, and Brick can come around and deal with the vehicles.
Damage minimal.
Awaiting orders. Moving to position. Copy that.
Ah, I just sandblasted that one.
I'm your
Oof.
spaniel.
That's not good. I interest you in a little bit of a
I'm
short-range sucker punch.
Cry havoc.
Indeed I can. Cord
Mech destroyed.
through the torso. Nice.
Engaging target.
That's better.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, are you guys done with this part of the moon now?
Mission successful.
Come on. When are you guys gonna learn through your thick head that you should stop using the main road, the main interstate here for all of your convoy needs? Nobody's getting the memo. Stuff keeps disappearing into this part of the world, and no one is getting the memo at all. Alright, it's a chunk of javelin again, and a lot of meh. Gonna grab the LRM-10 again. Eventually, it's gonna be tired of giving me LRMs. I think it's trying to get me to build a missile boat next. Let's see what we have coming around the corner for next little bit of fun here. Actually, I probably have to get the Jenna repaired again, because that was a slight overheat on that. 2 days? Yep. Called it. Argo, what are we up to here? Oh, the lounge in 3, so I'll let that spin through.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Back up 2 months, financial in 3, so yeah, I need to keep going then. The nice, easy stuff. Oh god, another How many ambush convoy missions are there on this planet? In Lunar? Game! Come on! Cut me a break here. I need the money on this one. Let's give us another test. Alright guys, it's the same mech composition, the same pilots, the same skill levels. It's probably going to be the same map again. We're doing some myth busting here. Oh man. That's hilarious. They've only got one ambush convoy mission map for this. You would think if they were going to increase the number of missions that are on every planet as part of this update, that they would have increased the number of available mission maps. Alright, destroy the evacuation convoy and escape. Destroy the convoy guards, right, roger. The valley approach to it was actually a little easier than going up and over, because it was hard to get the light mechs to make that far of a jump on that map. Alright.
Command interface.
Yep, it's the same map. It's the same exact map. Yes, the convoy's up there. And the LZ's there, or the pickup's there. And the convoy's trying to go around over to there. Yep.
All the terraforming in the world couldn't help this place.
Yeah, all the terraforming in the world's not helping at all here, because it's not giving you any variety in the maps.
On my way.
Alright, Brick, up. Let's run you up on the hill. See if we can find a better way to go overland on this stuff. The straight-in approach from the back definitely helped. I think I need to close the distance a bit more this time, so the mechs that come back, I'm engaging them more in here instead of back here.
Yes, Commander.
So let's keep you guys up and running over hill.
Going to full throttle.
Come on, Otterhound.
Double time. Let's go.
And the full distance jump is just killing the Jenner on that. That's what really hurts. I see a mech downrange. It's a Jenner. Wow, the crappiest to hit chance in the world. Just do the lasers.
Engaging target.
Odds of hitting that are 0.
No damage detected.
No sense in wearing out the recoil.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
Drop the SRM-4 to keep heat down. Okay, good early opening hit there then. They claim it's pirates. I think it's just the road from the Amazon depot. Yeah. You know, this is where all my paints and relaxing survival have been trying to get through on foot to the delivery depot. It wasn't a ship that shot them down. It was just, they actually just got purely taken out on the road.
Copy that.
Someone's got a PPC down there, so we got a Panther at least.
Good to go.
This time I'm gonna curl them around and up and over. Ah, there goes our run. Alright. Safety's gonna have to go into combat next time then. Bring it all up. Punch him.
Confirmed.
Oof, PPC into the right leg. Brutally ripping through the actuators. Bring an AC-10 back online, please. Let's finish that.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, that's either part of the convoy or not. Don't know.
Damage minimal.
Alright, so we got a Panther with a
Barely
PPC.
hit,
We've got a
Commander.
Jenner that's pretty much down.
Aye, aye.
Oh, good grief. Fine, let's get you just over
Engaging
here.
jump jet.
Firestarter's better off for the overall jumping and can keep an eye on those guys there. While we work Otterhound around on the lower ground, because... Oof, point blank PPC. Ow.
Took a hard hit there.
You did indeed, my friend.
Got something you want done?
Very hard hit.
Maximum speed.
You should be able to get down off of that cliff without overheating.
Warning. Detecting.
Oh,
mech
come
warrior
on,
injury.
game. 2 head hits now? No. This is... That's getting a little ridiculous.
Engaging physical attack.
That'll pin the Jenner down.
Orders?
Can't quite clear enough out of the way, so let's do... Let's see if we can knock out that PPC.
Engaging.
Okay, AC5 Scorp down there. Monster Mechs in the Urban Brawl! This week it's Bigfoot versus the Urban Mech.
Minimal damage on that hit.
And the BMX cross stylings of the SRM
Light
motorized
damage.
platoon.
Holding firm.
Commander?
Let's introduce myself to these guys here. Do you have...
Roger that.
Galleon and a striker?
Engage.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Concentrate my fire. I got 2 light mechs over there, and that's it. There's no concentrating fire.
Damage minimal.
Yes, Commander.
Ah, still not enough to...
Roger.
Alright, at least I can get some... These shots
Fire.
in.
Primary target is damaged, Commander. Keep it.
That paid off. Longer trips certainly helped the Otterhound out a bit. Firestarter's gonna be in trouble, but...
Yes, Commander.
All weapons committed.
Problem solved. PPC's gone.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I'm ready.
Should mean that I just need to do...
target.
Oh, come on. Wow, that's the luckiest Jenner pilot in the world. Okay, fair enough. I think I got this side of the field sewn up.
Standing by.
Order.
Otterhounds, stay put, and nuke.
Time to unload.
Or not nuke.
Warning. Armor low.
I have
Commander?
definitely pissed that Panther pilot off. No, fire the small laser.
Copy that.
Alright, now I got a mech down on the ground. That's much better.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Slow
Enemy
the
is
convoy
flanking.
ever so slightly. Oh, he's flanking with an
Just assaulting.
SRM-4. Oh no. How will I ever
Commander?
deal with that?
On my way.
Imagine being in the cockpit of the Blackjack as that PPC bolt just went right by the nose of it. We'll do a little bit of the return favor here.
Engaging target.
There we go. Press our advantage. By the time you take down the convoy guard, even the most efficient way possible, the convoy is about ready to escape anyways. How's that pressing it to your advantage? You can't catch up with
Can't
the
take
tanks.
much more of this.
Oh, good grief.
Commander?
You're being really whiny today, Mech Warrior. Contract coming up for review or something there?
Confirmed. Firing all weapons.
What's up, boss? Affirmative.
Yeah. Trying to decide whether it was really worth overheating or not. We'll see what happens this time.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
Full throttle.
Right, that tank is not going to stay there, but he is going to have to run wide to go around him on the road. Beautiful.
Barely hit. Aye, aye.
Alright,
Waiting for orders.
let's see what we can do with what I've got left here. Yeah, we got it. Brick will just melee the last
Vehicle
tank.
destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
Take it from the side just in case I don't.
Affirmative. Ugh.
Leopard
Goodbye.
inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
That one, I think, did well enough that I don't have anything that needs
Boarding
repairing.
vehicle.
Mission
So of the 4
successful.
times we've gone through that map, I think I finally figured out the approach that works for it. Oh, man. This Tuesday at Springfield Sports Coliseum. It's the Bigfoot Atlas versus the Monster Muckraking Vindicator. Hey, I got another chunk of Jenner. Woo! Mech that overheats at a drop of a hat. You'll be glued to the edge of your seats in excitement. Well, legitimately, I mean, there's a novel set during the Fedcom Civil War where they go over. It's set on Solaris 7, which is the big world where they have the whole gladiatorial combat type stuff. And one of the characters that's in that novel is Julian Nero, your man in the know, who literally has a cheat sheet of phrases taped to the side of his broadcast booth, so he can describe, because he primarily does more like radio stuff and commentator and whatnot, and just phrases and whatnot to describe what's happening in the battle and everything. The cerulean PPC beams cauterize the other mech at the knee, and stuff like that. It's a hilariously nice touch to the whole thing. A little on the cheesy side too, but definitely it was definitely an interesting novel. Oh hey, Jenner. I have a working Jenner. Great. Another Jenner. Can sell it off for quite a bit of money, actually. I mean, granted, there's no one here. But I could sell it off. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really have need for a Jenner. I can use the money a bit more right now. Selling! One Jenner, 337. Because that can go right back into ship upgrades. We've got Arrow Lounge now. We've got the upgraded lounge as a possibility. The improved power conduits are decent and low cost. I could grab the sim pods. Actually, that's a little more useful.
I'll get the team on it right away.
Start getting some of our lower mech warriors some experience. What do the contracts say? Actually, yeah, mech bay I'm clean on, so contracts. Battle Lunar and Recovery Lunar. Okay. Well, let's just hope that we don't run into more more of that map, please. Please, game. Oh, crap, that's right. I got mech warriors who took head hits. Damn it. Alright, well, Brick and Otterhound, you're both upgrading. And it's a half-head mission. I should be able to do that with 2 mechs. He says none of them being the Daka. This could be a problem. We shall see. Actually, I should have left the Vindicator behind and grabbed the Fire Starter. That would have been the better choice for this map. Or for any of the maps. Just the jump capabilities of it alone are worth it.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, pirate units are spotted in this area. Go forth and blow them to bits.
This place. Feels like home.
Okay, no, this is the mission. This is the map that they use on the mission where you can, whatchamacallit, do the artillery spotting. Oh, we're going to have you place the beacons around, yada yada yada.
Affirmative.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, it'd be kind of silly if they weren't heading my way. If they were running away, there wouldn't be much of a game.
Standing by.
Okay, Fade left, so let's keep contact away from the right flank there. Oof.
Affirmative.
Well, that looked like it missed
Reporting
wide, but
critical
it
hit.
nailed it. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Around...
I get you. On the move.
Up the same direction almost.
Engaging.
Okay, 1 down.
Hostile removed.
3 more to go. Vehicles.
Systems holding.
You almost made me choke when you hit except for that one. Well, you know, we've got a fire starter downrange, so we're not out of the woods yet.
Yes, Commander.
That's honestly the last thing I want to have to worry about fighting right now. So we gotta take these guys down fast.
No retreat.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Granted, I'm building up resolve at a good rate. So there's something to be said for seeing if I can get an AC-10 shot in on that fire starter. It should be half repaired anyways. Where are we at? Yeah, 50%. So
Yes, Commander.
it's the case of keeping my distance from it. What's my best bet for knocking you out? Medium laser flamer, medium laser flamer. The jump jets, the machine guns, or go for the center torso shot. Try to slag it straight through in a 60. You can get most of the way through. Kind of. Or I could rip off an arm.
Scored a critical hit.
That's definitely worth it. It's a medium laser and a flame round of action. Start trying to get away from that fire starter, though.
Commander. On my way.
Let's see if we can do a called shot into that torso, please.
Taking the shot.
Tank is willing to get it in close. Wow. I mean, grant's a galleon, but...
Good to go.
Let's see what I can do to maneuver. Give me a shot against... Hang on a tick.
Here we go. I can't take much more of this.
Ah, you're fine.
Negative damage. Repeat.
You're
Negative
45
damage.
tons. He's heavier. Structure exposed.
Losing
To
armor
the
left
leg.
and right
Fine.
Awaiting orders.
Opened him up for a lovely downrange shot, though.
Moving out.
Onto his right arc. Which means down goes his leg.
Systems holding.
Oh, don't you worry, little galleon. There shall be a reckoning soon.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed.
See, I can still fire that.
Firing on target. Solid connection on that one.
Torso means a couple more items destroyed. Still gonna go for that flamer, huh?
Internal shock. I'm taking heat damage.
You're
Aye,
fine.
aye. Moving to position.
Just cool off. Thought I was gonna be in range for that other shot. Didn't see I wasn't there. That's okay, because Otterhound's got
hard
a
hit
pretty
there.
obvious move.
Receiving you.
Yeah, aside from the fact he just missed. But he got the leg.
Target neutralized.
No retreat.
Alright, Mr. Tank. Your time has come. No more shall I
Commander?
suffer your depredations of armor. Charge!
Ugh. Move her down.
Okay.
Mission successful.
That's what I'm hoping for. Get a little more, at least 2 pieces of fire starter salvage out of that if I can. It would be nice. A little bit of interior damage on that. Ah, we're fine. Ah, you... I'll give it about a 50-50 shot I get all 3 parts. Nope. You didn't give me all 3 parts. Darn. Oh well. Close enough, though. The second DACA will be a reality sooner rather than later. Alright, so far we've seen out of this update a much better rating of mission difficulty, I believe. We have seen definitely some missed shots going on here and there. I want to see some actual urban warfare before tonight if I can. It finishes up if I can. Let's see, 3 sideline pilots, so I've only got the 2 that I've got left to work with. A little bit of damage to repair, right? Yeah, 2 days. Doesn't really matter, I could go on another mission because I can just bring the DACA along. It's a half head. Seize the payroll! Make it mine. Bring the fire start along like I should have. It's so deceptively misleading, that mech. It's only 2 bars of firepower. It doesn't really do any good against a unit that has not been at least mauled in some way or another. But man, once it's got the internals to chew on, gotta love those crit machines on the machine guns. Yeah, splash damage has been here and there, hit or miss. It looks like. I'd like to see more, but the way they kind of describe that in the update, it sounds like it's more for the urban scenes where you've got units on buildings, so your shot against the target may take out a building, and oh my god, you could have a friendly unit on. You might damage them if that happens, and the building collapses. Oh great, they believe the base is going to be even more heavily defended than we thought. Okay. This is another payroll grab. So, basically, they've had me stop every convoy coming through here, and now they want me to take out the their payroll. All the armed convoy guards now are having all of their death benefits stolen by our little mission here. Okay, 2 targets, friendly or enemy. Rick.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, get over there.
Roger that.
Probably be a light that'll come careening around the corner. Or not.
Got something you want done? Come.
I'm going to laugh if you make this that easy for me. Holy crap, they're already stealing the payroll. How'd they get up there?
Awaiting orders.
You really know some advanced tactics.
Confirmed.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Wow. Okay. I'm still gonna take down these guys, but... Let's see, can I do that in... Yeah, let's reveal both here. What up against Jenner? You're definitely much more of a threat. Let's called shot this into your center torso, please.
Locked on with all weapons.
Or a torso. We'll take a torso.
I think I hit something good.
Wow, really? You went after the blackjack? No, lesser evasion, I guess.
Standing by. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Let's see how fast we can disintegrate a Jenner.
Reporting critical hit.
The answer may shock you, or not.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I'll take you from that way so I'm
Moving
facing
out.
the proper direction.
You wanna go? Let's go. Critical
Yep.
hit, Commander.
Both torsos incapacitated. Yep. Got him on the knockdown. That's a full Jenner salvage, potentially.
Target locked.
Oh, crit into the medium laser on that thing.
That.
He's running away to be a missile boat now, right? No, he's gonna fire the damaged medium laser. You've got spirit. I will give you that
Up,
much,
boss.
but there's some things spirit can't deflect.
On my way.
A 35-ton mech doing a melee attack following up by a hail of gunfire. Yeah,
Damn, let's
not gonna
do this.
deflect that.
Mission successful.
Hey, can I steal some other payroll that's there? I mean, while we're here, if we've already made one withdrawal, let's make a bigger withdrawal. Just saying, you know. Alright, so, yay, his Jenner that I could get intact fully. We'll get a Locust we can sell off, and, yep, start on the next Jenner. We'll get everything anyways, so... Should have negotiated for more pay on that one. Alright, can we get out of here, over to that flashpoint, and maybe actually have a, do something other than lunar, please?
That mech you wanted is back. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
What, did I actually pick... Oh, that's right, yeah, I did pick up both of them. Oh, alright, so we got double mech score on that one. And you know right where these guys are going. Storage. Storage. Alrighty, let's see about selling those off. Make a bit more dosh on it. Jenner. Goodbye. Locust, goodbye. Alright. We've got the flashpoint that's in a nearby system. We're certainly not ready for those. Pirates are too pissed off at us to let us have access to pirate missions. Let's take a look at navigation. Yeah, exactly. Yang, I didn't really want them. Can you just wrap them up to go or something? Let's see, we got Ithaca, we've got Almagord. Ooh, Almagord, yeah, we're not going to go to that one. We're not going to do anything on these planets. Long deployment length is what scares me.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
But I can at least get these guys healed up. Pause too while I'm at it, because I should probably be thinking about... Got two mech warriors that have a ton of experience
Waiting
here.
for orders.
Guts for the extra health, please.
Mech warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Rick. Go the old school route with you, actually. Fire or better base weapon hit. We'll go with the weapon hit on him.
Training complete.
Ready for orders.
Herringbone's got some saved up stuff here.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Aye,
You guys a bit harder to
Commander?
hit. Yeah, the
Mech
recoil
warrior
penalty.
training complete.
Now that I actually have to think about that. Yang's got his marching orders on repairs too. I shouldn't have anything waiting for repairs, right? Right, Everything is monthly safety, javelin, training module, so javelin will, or safety will start getting some points. Hager Holman 15 and Urban McVindicator. Let's bump up the Vindicator in priority. So we can get that back in 2, then we'll have the javelin. Alright. Sounds like a plan.
I've got the financial report.
We're almost out of cash, Commander. Waiting for it. He's not gonna say it, but I'm still waiting for it. How many mech warriors am I gonna have back online by the time I get here? That's the next question. I'll have safety, who's gonna be a complete rookie, and Terror Bird, it'll be close. Hopefully, maybe I'll see some urban warfare stuff on this when I get to the destination here. I see some cities. I mean, I really do. I'm kind of the trailer definitely has me intrigued. Kind of it's a lot of clutter. So I'm kind of wondering how much they actually managed to pull off without it kind of really bogging down the systems. Alright, that's training. Power conduits in our next one because we know we have events that are targeting those. Oh, good lord. Come on, guys. Safety just got out of the med bay. Can we please not put her back there? Settle it out in the simulators. Thank you. 100 experience each. That actually might have bumped up. Well, safety certainly had nothing to start with, so now she's actually picked up a little bit of Simpod experience. Brick, not quite enough for anything. All right. I do appreciate them adding more events because really it does kind of stretch out these long trips. I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 extra mech warriors. Yeah, it's probably not a bad thought. Here, what do we have? We need Terror Bird, the Urban. We'll have everything done. Let's look at Hiring Hall. I can get a pretty decent Kickstarter here. I mean, I can't get Rubber Duck, but I can get Dragon 66. Pretty decent skill set there. That one's kind of a no-brainer. Cargo, let's get everyone out of Hawk here. 7 days. What's the worst that could happen? An event that
is complete.
All the mechs are done. Herringbone. There you go. Alright. That's everyone back on their feet. It's possible, safety might actually have some XP to spend now. Nope, just shy.
Standing by.
Dragon's good. Alright, so that's what I would consider a full roster at this point. Mechs and mech warriors ready to go. Alright. I will admit, this one's making me a little nervous. That's a lot of potential for something to go wrong here. The difficulty on this planet. Flashpoint, please. It's a head and a half. Well, no guts, no glory. Not to repeat anything you're told today. Not to anyone, not ever. Well, yeah, you pay for my discretion, basically. Stole a prototype battle mech, a Raven, from Hellspot Industries on Cyan. In the very time, they have labored on behalf of Dame Catherine Humphreys to reverse engineer it, presumably for the benefit of the Andurian military. Why is the Free Worlds League asking me to get a mech back from, for the Capellan Confederation? Or do they just want it for themselves now? Now the Capellans are laying siege to Fagerholm. They are on the verge of taking their prototype back. If they succeed, they'll maintain unilateral access to the revolutionary technologies that the Raven was built upon. For the sake of the Aerosphere as a whole, that cannot be allowed to happen. I want you to find the Raven, recover it, and bring it back to me. This flashpoint is urban warfare related, because the Raven's a new mech that they've brought in. So we're talking, when they say revolutionary new technologies, this is the first mech in the Inner Sphere after the fall of the Star League and the Succession Wars to sport ECM. Little wavery dome field that you see in the trailer is presumably the ECM effect as shown in game. Legitimately, it's not a proper camo thing. It's just they need some way to actually show that ECM's engaged in game, I guess. So that's what they went with. What is it exactly? Why is it so important? There you go, just what I just said. Electronic Warfare Platform, Sensor Disruption, ECM, a whole suite of game-changing technologies, all packed into the chassis of a single high-speed scout. Granted, it's not a very well-armed high-speed scout. As I said, it's in the prototype stage, and the Capellans haven't actually deployed a Raven on the battlefield yet, but they'll soon enough, and when that happens, we are going to need one too. Why do you wait until the 11th hour to do anything about this? You could have deployed troops to Fagerholm years ago. It's the Duchy of Andurian. It's tricky. Dame Catherine or Black Caldara Defense saw fit to inform us of the plans. Neither did they tell us when House Leo sent a fleet to Fagerholm to reclaim its stolen property. Indeed, they've done everything we can to keep it in the dark. Yeah. If it wasn't for the watchful Eye of Safe, which is Free Worlds League's intelligence agency, we have no idea this was even happening. Alright, how can we help? Find the Raven, bring it back in one piece. You'll have to rendezvous with Bravo Lance of the 5th Defenders of Andurian. Your Umbra is a niece of mine. She has operational knowledge of the Black Caldera's holdings. Been in contact, and Umbra has agreed to turn against Dame Catherine. She and her Lance are patriots. They know enough to prioritize the League as a whole over their own little corner of it. Dame Catherine, Duchy of Andorian, very much kind of wants to be a breakaway province as far as things go. All the great houses of the Inner Sphere, essentially, from a story standpoint, tend to have their regions that want to break away and be their own. The Lyrans have the Isle of Skye, the Free Worlds League has Duchy of Andurian, the Capellans have effectively what becomes the St. Ives Compact, the Federated Sons has the entire Capellan March to a certain extent with under the old Hasek in the Fourth Succession War, and then eventually kind of the Draconis March later on. Well, actually, the Draconis March kind of, but they do fall in line back, pretty much. But the Capellan side march of the Federated Sons, not so much. The Draconis Combine has the Rosselhag district, which eventually does also succeed and becomes the Free Rosselhag Republic, but that's down the road quite a ways. You sure that you can trust these people? Well, it's his niece, so I would hope so. Seen the folly of Dame Catherine's ambition firsthand. 2/3 of their company has died to protect her secrets, and their own mechs are on the verge of falling apart. Well, great. I'm not going to have much help on this mission, am I? Art agreed to repatriate the Atreus when the job is done. They have a fresh start and they're all too eager to accept it. Alright, we'll see what they got. Bring me the Raven. You shall fetch me, Raven. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Yep, there we go. Urban. Alright. I need to make the pay low end to knock the difficulty down, I suspect. Let's keep salvage at 2.8 though. Let's see how the game reacts to this. I've not actually tried this before, where I'm purposely misbalancing it so I get more reputation out of it. We're going to keep this load. Maximum 200 tons, max 55-ton weight limit on all mechs. This is making me feel a little better, honestly, surprisingly. It's an urban mission. Let's not burn all of our good mechs right off the bat. And let's see, who's my good guys here? Gut 5 is the recoil drop, so we're okay with keeping you there. I think I want to be in the fire starter. Bring you along the javelin, and everyone's really not going to have much of an opportunity to multi-shot on that, but I mean, you could. That's going to be a hilarious sniper mech. Let's bring safety along. No, do I want to do that? No. Hey, new guy. No. Alright, Herringbone can come along. Stick at least a decent gunner in the thing if it's going to be a sniper. Full salvage time. No, I don't want to do that because when you go full... When you go towards the extreme end of the sliders, the game starts to do weird things. You go full salvage, it downgrades the mechs. You know, you start seeing more vehicles than you see mecha. Whereas you go full on the money, you start to see more of the heavier designs. So I kind of want to see what it's going to do if I knock that slider down intentionally on money, leave the salvage about midway, so I still, regardless of anything, still get 2 parts of salvage that I get to choose. And we'll see if maybe it'll be polite enough to treat that as a, I'm going for salvage increase, but not quite as much. It did complain that I was underweight, or that Clippy was worried about the unit not surviving. But then again, maybe they've recalibrated calibrated Clippy on this one. I mean, it is nice to actually see a flashpoint with a low enough rating. And at least so far, it's not screaming at me that I can't do it.
Command interface
Oof.
initiated.
Well, the game tanked on trying to load into that, and tanked on whatever it did for... Wait. They gave us actual drop pods? That... That's not really canon. There are drop pods, yes. But they're basically a blade of breakaway pods that once you get low enough in the atmosphere, you jettison them. If you're riding down, doing a combat drop and you have mechs that don't have jump jets, you've got rockets that are temporarily strapped to them and ejected once you hit the ground. That this is... Huh. Interesting. Alright. Sorry, cough mute there. Shiny's combat zone on Fagerholm. We've got a Bravo Lance on the comms, and their drop pods are prepared to launch. Are you reading us? She does. We appreciate the assist. Our metal's been beaten to all hell and back over the course of this deployment, and our meat isn't doing much better. Yeah, let's not talk about, let's not talking about the beat of the meat there, please. Bad language choice on that one, HBS. Truth be told, I don't think we could have survived another deployment without your help. Your Uncle Devinder had nice things to say about you, woman of integrity, and all of that. This is an honorable man. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but he's sticking his neck out to help us just like you are. When you're beaten up as we are, that means a lot. Yeah, okay. I guess we got another mech warrior in that lance. Amen to that. I've been seeing double since that last head hit I took, and the Conqueror has been bleeding from the ears for 3 days now. Has anyone from the 5th come to relieve me, to relieve any of us? No, probably not. Okay, this is another mech warrior. Hell no, they haven't. So here we are again, all loaded up in these busted-ass ceramic cocoons, getting ready to slam ourselves into the ground for the 100th time. Speaking of your which, watch your head commander. We're prepped and ready to drop. Alright. Mechs on the ground, ready to advance on the Capellans when you are... Okay, so that animation is the drop pods coming in. That's kind of actually a neat effect, that they've done that. I kind of question it really being a I do like you get an extra lance here. Support and protect Bravo Lance. 1 must survive an evac, 4 remaining. Okay. So basically, it's kind of an escort mission in a weird way. I don't know. The fact and the fact that the drop pods lined up perfectly in a grid like that are kind of throwing me a little bit, honestly. All right. Destroy the Liao invasion force. And that force is over in that direction. Right. Any advantage to me trying to... See, here's now the whole thing with urban warfare is you're going to have the option to pick, for example...
Affirmative.
Something that might give me a good view of the battlefield up ahead, but it doesn't really look like... Certainly doesn't feel like that has applied much. When you up in support... Your 3 units are all over here. Let's kind of... You can sprint as far as you can jump, honestly, in the Irby here. Oh boy, why did I bring that stupid thing along? Just everything zooming right around it. The Irby's gonna be immediately stuck in the back. Whoa, okay, you're going way up there. You know, for someone's had their asses being busted. You're moving fast. Reinforcements. Oh, come on. Now we got House Steiner involved? Seriously? What the hell? That's your armor anyways. 75% of... Okay, so you're not bad, but...
I live to serve.
Oh my god. I bet you can't even jump up to the... Yeah. The Irby doesn't even have the jump, the ability to jump up onto any of these buildings, I should point out. Oh, why did I bring him along? It's like the little kid sister that just drives you batty. Oh, hello. Hey, hang on, what's going on here? Where's... Wait, what? Spider, okay, there's an urban mech down there.
Ready to get it on.
So... I can't really do anything unless I get up in there. These guys are just absolutely determined to get their butts shut off, apparently. Let's think, we've gone from complaining about the convoys not bothering to keep up with everyone to now they won't bother to do anything like that. They'll just run ahead. Hostile drop pods are coming in that direction, so that says to me I want to be... Okay, parks act as woods. Alright. Firestarter and Griffin poised to give some help downrange. I am in a spot where I can respond either direction.
Yes, Commander.
And Brick doesn't have a hope in hell of getting a shot from anything. Well, you really do not get an advantage of getting up on these buildings to a certain extent. Here, hopscotch over there.
Jump jet.
And brace, because you're going to have drop pods coming in. Might be able to get a shot off from there. Oh, good shooting. Structure exposed and wide open. Vacate the AO immediately. The lance I've just deployed is under orders to destroy any hostile mechs it encounters, including you. So basically, everyone's making a grab for the Raven. Yep. Good grief. Oh! Right, we're right into... That AC must have hit. How bad are you? Okay, arm on a Raven's not gonna kill him. What do we have sitting over here? A Javelin... Commando 1B. The Commando 1B is not a good threat to leave sitting out in the open.
Engaging jump jets.
I have a potential shot in the back from that javelin recruit, but... Great, they are fully armored targets. I have to destroy both forces to win on this map. This is going to be tricky. I mean, Grant, Liao and Steiner are going to be fighting each other, too. Now I know why the enemy turns have the indicators on them now.
Yes, Commander.
Can we move you out to... Yes, flank shot.
Fire.
Can I actually see something? Because you're sending straight... There you go. Stray shots have hit that building. So it's definitely a thing. That urban mech is now useless because it's got no AC anymore. Keep track of this is going to be a pain. Holy crap. Good news is we're beating up that commando pretty heavily.
Orders?
Herringbone. You get... Yes, you can.
Lifting off.
Targets from here. Right side shot and a javelin. Do I burn? No.
Roger that.
Good opening shot, but... I think you can only have one mech on a building. It sounds like that would make sense. From the standpoint of a tabletop, the buildings have a construction factor.
Aye, aye.
Actually, no, it looks like it can jump over to well, it is a separate building, yeah. Okay, so I see what you mean there. Do I have... I've got a wide open line of attack from downrange here. Some good shots here, too. 70, 80 into the commando.
Target confirmed.
Kneecap him. The whole downside of this being the idea is that you could, if I want to bring down the mech that's sitting over here on this building, if I damage this building enough or take it down, the mech obviously falls. Try to keep one of these guys alive. That's going to be interesting. It's a good chance of it. I probably want to also prevent as much damage to these guys as I can, honestly. Here, let me help you with that, friend. See if I can convince him to go play elsewhere. I mean, I'm kind of in a weird spot where I have to let these guys wail on each other as much as possible. But picking when I actually decide to do something to people and go in and save their butts is the question. Like right here, for instance, yeah. These are kind of getting a little stacked up over here.
Boss?
It's 40 points of that versus... I kind of stay within range of that. Right side shot's good lineup though. Increase our odds on that ever so slightly.
Taking the shot.
See, I blasted half that building out with that barrage. It's about ready to come down too.
Ready for orders.
Sniper mech. He's wandered into range. Show him the folly of his ways.
Firing. Reporting critical hit.
Let's see. Suddenly feels like the Battle of the Five Armies. It's very rare to get in a fight where you've got representatives from all these various houses sitting around at the same battle. Mando's hurting, but that's okay. He's got the large laser. What's he gonna do with it, though? Going after the Irby. Okay. You can go after the Irby. He's pretty much as armored as he's ever gonna be. It's a 65 on you, a called shot on you. 75. 45 over to there. Or 75 across onto intact. Ooh, that's kind of a... no.
Taking the shot.
Must have hit the leg. If I leg him, it'll work. Oh, the Merrick. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. More mother effing hot. Oh, okay. All right. You're internal already on that.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
The good news about that is, at least as far as the hunchback goes, it's just all the other non... Yeah, let's move the hunchback, please.
Yes, Commander.
Not hunchback, the Irby back. Get you a little out of the line of fire, if I might be so bold. Aside from the fact I can't. And get over
Roger
here.
that.
We're doing a little bit of stomping on him, so let's donate to that cause. Okay. This is definitely proving to be interesting, but yeah, I can feel some of this stuff. The animations are definitely lagging out a little here downtown. Terrorbird, you've got mechs up to the left, right, and center of you. We've got a mech warrior over there, but troops that are about to drop down here that I have to be wary of.
Giving him everything I've got.
Yeah, we're definitely stopping his
Scored a
building
critical
jumping
hit.
days. Okay, that was a good team up from the Merrick Lance and my own here. Aside from the fact I am massively outnumbered here. Even up that a little bit.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed.
Okay.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Thank you. Keep going at him. That's half his weaponry out. What we need now is a pair of grasshoppers to crash the party, or a surprise atlas, yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Rick, what do you got? So I want to stick with taking stuff out. Only got 6 shots left.
Engaging target.
That opened him right up. There we go. Tag team on that javelin. There's one dang good pilot splitting the shot there like that. Oh, come on. Now it... 2? Oh, no. That's the one that was going to drop. Okay. It's okay. We've almost mopped up the last of the Steiner resistance. Aside from the lone Capellan mech downrange, which we need to also drop too, because that's indirect fire coming in potentially. But hey, the Liaos just helped us out with that one. Wow. Okay, yeah, they really just helped us out. That mech is down and incapacitated.
Commander.
Otterhound. Now, where's Irby?
Standing by.
Herpty derpty Irby.
I'm ready.
Take a bit of a penalty on that, but we'll drop the AC5 and I don't have the recoil. And waste a called shot on that center torso rear.
Firing on rear arc.
There you go. AI is working incredibly well alongside me on this one, I gotta say. I don't feel like I'm really having to protect them. They're holding their own pretty well. Let's move you in on support. Let's see if we can finish up the job.
All weapons committed.
Alright, that leaves the Merrick Lance. The rest of the Lance, they can turn downfield. Worry about what's coming in. Instead of rushing off, they're, wow, properly handling it. Alright, let's hopscotch. Be prepared for that other Lance coming up the way here.
Location confirmed.
Okay, there's our contact coming in. And silly Irby mech. Oh my god.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
It's actually proving to be mildly useful. As a distraction more than anything, but useful.
Got something you want done?
Tell you what, let's see what we got up here.
Acknowledged. We've got an unknown on sensor.
Urban mech, urban mech, urban mech. Oh, dear God. Yeah, alrighty. Well, I just jumped square into the crosshairs of an AC-20 toting urban mech. Upside is he's definitely not anywhere near as armored, and he's only going to have 5 shots for that thing, guaranteed. Right torso called shot, please.
Copy that.
Do what you can at the very least. I'm not going to have much fire support, and both those guys have PPCs, and they're fortunately not firing. Alright. Can I get you into... Not from here, but I can sprint you up to help.
Full throttle.
Have to rely on that evasive to hold him off. Okay, good. That's exactly what they did, and that's exactly what I want. Can I... Really, from there, I'm exposing myself way out in the open. Unless I sprint somewhere. Take cover. Oh, nice shooting, sir. Wrong arm, but nice shooting. The heck is their skill? They've got to be like
Standing by.
6-7 gunnery. A shot from there. Out of range on that.
Roger that.
Hit the ground, I can get one though. With a miss that takes out the car
Miss.
park. Stream. Let's see. I'm not dropping any frames, and everything looks like it's still running on my end. So yeah, you might have to reload the stream there. It shouldn't be having any problems. Let me double check it real quick. I mean, Grant, this is absolutely pushing the environment to the breaking point. I'm not surprised if some of this is looking a bit on the wonky side, because it definitely does look a little wonky for me too. It's running about 30% CPU and 68% of my GPU. Neither of those are maxed out, by the way. So I think we're holding our own there. The battle on the battlefield and the battle up against the whatchamacallits here. My best bet is to close in close with those APCs and go after that AC-20.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, that was a leg. There we go. Critted the AC-20 and destroyed it.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That was probably a very, very, very well-timed critical success there.
Receiving you.
Heck, I can even turn around and face all you
Position
guys.
confirmed.
Let's see if we can take out the melee monster here.
On the enemy. Critical hit, Commander.
Torso knocked down, because I gotta definitely take him out. He's just gonna run around kicking us and biting our kneecaps off. Slightly less worried. The Merrick plant seems to be able to handle the PPCs. Or maybe able to handle them, but no, it looks like they decided to finish off the job. Good.
Ready for orders.
My Irby. It's your exposed torso. Left torso. Keep the right torso off to the side.
Location confirmed.
EC5, please, if you don't mind.
Acknowledged.
I mean, you note the Irbies have basically been running,
Awaiting
saying
orders.
effectively they're running around trying not to do anything because they can't really do anything. They're Urban mechs. This a little closer. I'll shot and knock out that torso or wear it away.
Confirmed.
Or not. AC-10 was a miss. Oh, lovely shooting there, my friend. You were worried about this Lance not being able to hold their own? Hell, they're kicking ass.
Engaging physical attack.
Head hit. Lovely.
Standing by.
So basically, I'm breaking him up and they're knocking him down effectively. That's what's going on here.
Affirmative.
PPC crit another head hit.
Connection on that one.
Alright, I'm gonna get an urban mech out of salvage on this one. You guys keep working on him. I'll tackle this guy who's still standing down here.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see if I can get into a side arc. Look like I can. That one doesn't have line of sight. Alright. Just move it in normal then.
Rolling.
Not really, no. Alright. Yeah, it is nice to see the AI team play exceptionally well. Nice. Pilot incapacitated from the torso destruction at this point, so really we're down to this guy here, who's already pretty much gone. He's not going to be able to move much anywhere. He's an urban mech with no leg.
Yes, Commander. We'll go.
Yeah, he's really not going to be left to much. I mean, these guys came in, they have not done the stupid AI thing of running ahead and getting themselves... Well, they ran ahead, but he managed it and pulled it back nicely, too. That's a level of AI playing that I never had in the beta and never had in the skirmish mode so far, so yeah. Wow. What's next? The damn Fed Rats? Probably. Find the Raven, grab it, and wipe out every trace of Black Keldara's research project. If there's nothing left worth fighting over, the Great Houses will pack up their toys and go home. Uh-oh. Okay, Capellan Confederation liaison. Contact me when you reach a safe altitude. We need to talk.
Mission successful.
She's going to want me to turn on my employers and return the locust to them. I'm willing to bet. Which would pit me against the Free Worlds League Lance. After what I have just seen, not only no, but hell no. They would rip my ass in two if I tried to turn on them right now. Alright. That was definitely an interesting one. Alright, so the Urban Mech's out for future combat. No big loss there. Holy crap at the salvage on this, though. Wonder they didn't give you much of a chance to get any actual salvage out. Alright. The 10F is the energy weapon one. 10N I've got one already set up for, and it's working out pretty good. So we'll get a working mech out of that, and large laser. I haven't seen any large lasers running around, honestly, so I'm actually tempted to just do that and not worry about the rest of the mech salvage. Take what I get. It's all going to be mostly urban mechs anyways. Urby-geddon in the salvage window. Yeah, well, they drop a full lance of it on you. Kind of tends to be the case. And that is why I don't like urban mechs. You can't do anything with them. But I will point out, in that battle, my urban mech was actually able to keep up. So definitely some point to it being in urban warfare, but I still don't think they need to focus on adding 2 variants to those things for this. Alright, we're living in extraordinary times. What can we do for you? Spotted fighting alongside a detachment of defenders of Endurian will infantry honorably. The cause you're supporting is anything but honorable. Duchy of Endurian stole something of great value and we want it back. Pay a great deal of recovery to recover. Great deal of recovery? Great deal of money to recover it in return. As your effort, we'll think about it. No, we won't. Yeah, I'm a mercenary. I don't really care if the armed forces pull out of this planet or not. You'll receive generous compensation for your services, of course, money, political asylum for your Andorian friends, whatever you may need. Consider your offer. No. I'm not turning on my employer. We have an interesting life, Commander. We military types don't get the luxury of negotiating with our opposing forces. They usually skip the preamble and jump straight to the senseless violence. Potential mech warrior recruit here. You could always go mercenary when this is all over. Speaking of which, let's talk about what comes next. This next is simple. We find out where Caldera is keeping its stolen prototype. Try to do that, but there's something we need from you in return. It's enough to steal the Raven. We also need to wipe out every trace of Caldera's reverse engineering project. Otherwise, they'll keep trying to get to it. Yep. But that's not what we're being paid for. Well, it's too bad. You can't get to the Raven without their help. Yada, yada, yada. So we gotta help them. Putting the Endurian people at risk. We are the defenders of Endurian. We swore an oath to protect the system. We're going to do it even if it means kicking them in the ass. Alright, you've got a deal. If you help us get the Raven, we'll help you destroy the reverse engineering project. Yep. Yada, yada, yada. I try not to go too quick through this, but I've also got to keep in mind I've only got 15 minutes left, so we may have to do another one of the start-stop streams from last time, or maybe what I'll probably do this time is, instead of trying to do that start-stop thing, which didn't work out very well last time, I might just stop and then switch over to Twitch. And then just upload the second part of the stream. And that way for the end of the week you guys have something to watch. He wants to talk something about a tremendous offer he has for his favorite mercenaries. Uh-huh, okay, yep, that's the House Koreans now. Everyone wants in on this. Alright. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Prototype 2, head in half. Ambush convoy in the whatchamacallit, Badlands. No, I do not want to go over time. I'd like to actually see stuff not get screwed up, because every time I'm going over, It's still doing the first 2 hours of the VOD aren't available until 24 hours go by, and then I get everyone asking me in comments, well, it's only showing the last 2 hours, and I can't. You need to upload the first two. It's like I can't do that because by the time I sit down and do it, YouTube has done it. All right, we'll take minimal money on this. Stick with the salvage we've got. He's warning me that there's tonnage restrictions and Lance tonnage max. So I guess we're going to go for that. Irby is sidelining. That javelin's in there because we recovered it. I'm going to try to hold off bringing that Vindicator in because that's a replacement for the Blackjack if I really need it. So we're going to bring down that. At this point, it's really not bad off. We're really only talking 1 point of structure damage there. But for an ambush convoy mission, I need the mobility. I don't have that with the urban mech. So yeah, I'm probably going to call... You know what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call this one right now, guys. Before I actually get into this mission and get it running, because if I don't stop it now, I'm going to have to stop it midway through this battle, which would be really incredibly annoying. What I'm going to do is give me a couple minutes to get Twitch set up. I will chuck the link into chat here. Let's see. It's not often I have to do this. Let me actually get it properly in first, because otherwise it's going to be confusing when you guys get in. BattleTech. And this is BattleTech Urban Warfare. That was nice, the first Urban Warfare map there. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of those. And I don't mind putting a little bit of extra time into this one because this is turning out to be an interesting... data information. Alright, I will have that link right here. Work. That's going to be the link that I'm going to be starting at here in a couple minutes. So that way, give me about 5 minutes and we'll kick things off over there. And yep, it also gives you guys a little bit of a chance and me a bit of a chance to get up, stretch my legs real quick, and get ready to continue with this one. We're seeing this flashpoint to the end tonight, and for those of you who aren't able to watch on Twitch, or if you're watching the VOD right now, later after this episode has gone up, don't worry, I will get this up. I do need to give it like a day, basically. Just give me a day to get the second part up, because I do want to have to go through and probably do a little bit of basic editing on it, so that way I can present it properly on YouTube. So anyways, guys, thanks guys for watching. Catch me over on Twitch very shortly now while we finish up this particular update, and I will catch you guys in a moment.